That's good.
Everything good. I just left my mom and my grandma, my granny, and everybody, my family.
Mm-hmm. I got you, baby. Let me check. Let me look at let me see if we own that yet. Cause I just hit the live button. I
Yeah.
don't wanna play no games. All right, hold on. Let me see. Live. All right.
All right, we just popped up. You can see if people come in, right? Yep, we live now. Just popped up. Mm-hmm. Okay. Look, I ain't even seen what she on.
I'll send it to you right now. People start coming. I'm gonna send it to you real quick, fast. Hold on. All right, I can show it to you real quick. Hold on. Hopefully, I won't lose you. Just give me one.
Shanita Davis, how you doing?
Hey, Shonita Davis. She said, I still just don't know. Hold on. I still want justice for her. Well, that's what we on a quest over here for, sugar. We trying to get the truth out. And like I always tell everybody, you know, you're probably new to the channel, but I don't know what justice looks like for you. I guess I think everyone probably has their own definition of what they think justice is. I think overall we all can define justice the same way. But seeing is that she's gone and her family has moved on. Justice would have been like the family getting money if she was wrongfully done and killed, and they fought for it and they standing up against what happened to her. That would be justice. Justice would be us us exposing a ring, like a corruption ring in the city of Chicago. Justice could be a lot of things for a lot of different people, but I guess it just depends on what you look at justice as. Because for me, I never really knew what I wanted. As long as I've been fighting for her, I didn't know what I really wanted. I just wanted the truth to be told. So for me, justice is just the truth being told. So in my own way, this is how I'm getting justice for her, because I don't know no other way of defining justice or how I can help her at this point. So I'm just doing what feels right to my soul, and I'm fighting. I'm fighting for it. We're fighting for it over here, and mainly, are you new, Shanita? Are you new? Have you ever been here before? Did you just stumble upon us, or did you know us, or just so I can get a foundation, so I can know how to speak to you? Seeing that you're the only person that said anything in the comment section, I appreciate that too. But I want to be able to speak to you the right way. So are you new, or have you heard of us before? Did you find us someplace else and you landed over here? Or did you just like just looking for Kenneka stuff and then ran across us? Thank you, baby. Hey, Homer, what's poppin', baby? All right, so Shawnita said we're doing great, so that's good enough for me. It's good enough for me. As long as I'm reaching somebody, we reaching somebody. It's good enough for me. That's justice for me. That's what justice is like for me. Honestly. Oh, she said no. Ooh, that's a good one, ain't it, bro? That's a good thing. That's good. We always do a recap before we do our next live. So if you in the whole commission of us doing any of this, if you don't know what's going on or you want us to stop and explain something to you, I don't have any problem. Wow. Yeah, I don't have any problem with you asking any questions because the information over here may be it may not seem accelerated to you. I don't know what you've been exposed to, but over here we just telling the truth. So if it doesn't make sense to you or you need me to explain further, we definitely will. I'm just letting you know whatever you need us to do, we will do it over here. And we are definitely very personal. We speak directly to the subscribers. We don't feel like we know different from y'all. We communicate with you if necessary, if it's necessary. So anything you have to ask, feel free to ask it, and we're gonna honestly answer you as best we can. But to give you a recap of what's going on over here, seeing that you're new to the channel, we're just exposing the truth about what happened to Kenneka, and these are a couple of really shocking truths. Um, One truth is Kenneka was never at Crown Plaza. Kenneka is not any of the video footage that we were ever provided. She's not in any of the lives. She's not in any of that stuff. And that's the sad part. But the truth is, she did definitely die that weekend. She was definitely tied to this case. She definitely is Teresa's daughter. And she's definitely related to Leonora and all of them. It wasn't no kind of psyop. She's definitely deceased. And those are real true things as well. But the whole thing that we're trying to do over here is make the timeline more understandable, break it down, and give you the truth. And unfortunately, hold on. 1 second.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm back. So,
you good, baby. And unfortunately, what the truth is and what the facts are and how they rolled it out, they're in stark contrast. They're nothing. It's nothing like what you think. But if you stick with us long enough, you will understand what I'm talking about, baby. So I know Homer's still here. So we just got one person up in this piece right now. We just got Homer up in here. We've been
okay.
live for like 7 minutes. We're gonna go live for 2 more minutes, then we're gonna go ahead and go into the presentation.
All right.
Cause they gonna come, they come, baby. That's all I know. I'm sleepy as hell. We gonna damn roll it out like we always do, though.
Yeah.
hmm And we're getting a lot of hearts. It look like somebody pressing them damn
Yeah.
hearts.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all in the chat. Salute.
Homer, you over there pressing the hearts? Or is somebody else pressing the hearts?
There's two people in here.
Okay, we got two. Okay. Give them a little bit longer. Homer talking about, nope, he ain't pressing no hearts.
Somebody else.
Okay, let's just keep going. We'll wait a little while longer. We on 9 minutes now, so we're gonna roll them to 10, and then we'll just go ahead and start. We'll recap and then we'll start.
How y'all doing today, man? What y'all got going on?
I ate me a piece of fish that I made from last night. That's all I had all day. I need me some fruit and some vegetables, but I'm just chilling for right now. I would
Yeah.
surely, I would really love like some cabbage. I mean, and some corn on the cob on the grill, and
Mm-hmm.
a good old fruit salad. Ooh, yes, good old fruit salad,
Mm-hmm.
corn on the cob. I pig out.
Miss Gwen, how you doing?
Hey, baby. Shanita says she pushed a couple of them. You hear me? Right? Look. Thank you, baby.
Yeah,
That's
appreciate
the right way to look at it, boo. The right way to look at it. Hold on, y'all.
you.
Mama, you
Mhm.
like your husband. You don't want this dog food, do you?
Let's
Yeah,
see
hold on a
that.
second. Hmm. I'm gonna walk back. I'm about to walk back now, y'all. I just walk to the refrigerator. Let me walk. I'm grabbing me a cold drink from my little refrigerator.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. All right, y'all. Hold one moment. I'm almost ready. Let's go ahead and start our presentation. All right, so we got 6 in here. Welcome, 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 welcome. Gwen, my friend, my sister, my family member. That's my baby. What's up, NYC Angel? Hit that like button. I like that. All right, so
They
we got
said
y'all up in here.
TV
What's
is
going on?
video.
What's going on? They said. I rock with you the long, hard way, shorty. Do what? All right, so we got enough. We got enough of real ones in here to start our presentation effectively and studiously.
So
Ooh, I
cabbage
know that's the
sound
truth.
fire.
I know how you want us to make it though. You want it on the grill? You want us to steam it? How you want to eat it though? How you want it prepared? Because Fred is a whole fucking chef. So how you want us to lay it out? When everything is over with, we all get together for a feast for Kenneka. How we gonna make our cabbage? Bro, what's your specialty with cabbage? How you prepare that best?
Let my grandma do it.
In a big ass Dutch pot or something?
Yeah, one of them big old pots. I start with a with some kind of meat, whatever flavor we like, the flavor of a meat.
Mm-hmm.
Just start brown it. Then I'm gonna do onions and bell peppers.
Mm, 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 mm.
Onions and bell peppers and get it going. Once you get it going, then I'm gonna start dropping the cabbage in there, and then letting it start. You know what I mean? Letting it cook down to that. You know what I mean?
Oh, oh Lord. Now let me tell you how our recipe is almost the same. So for me,
Yeah.
I do the same thing bro do, but except
Mhm.
I put bouillon cubes. I use vegetable bouillon. So I make
Oh
my
yeah.
little yeah, I get my onion or whatever I'm putting, depending on if I'm feeding my whole family, because some people don't like onion in their cabbage. So my
Uh-huh.
whole beginning is gonna be bouillon cube, fresh garlic, a little bit of maybe a little bit of butter, little bit of butter just to get it going, because with the meat you get some stock off of it. But I put a little bit of water. It depends on who eating it, and I put that in there and I simmer my stuff down. But I definitely gonna heavily season that stuff. I'm sorry, heavy you season it, no salt. I do
Yeah,
bouillon.
I wouldn't mind carrots in there too. That'll give you a real good meal part. Once you use the bouillon cubes,
Hmm.
like I said, what you're doing, you're using the bouillon cubes to add. But see, what I'm doing, I'm gonna make enough flavor. I might even add some bouillon cubes in it if the flavor not intense enough for me. It
Right,
all
but
depends on how intense the flavor I got, cause that's what's gonna make the cabbage taste good. Because you know what I mean. What you gotta. That's how you get the flavor in it. Then you can put a little more seasoning, but you don't want to over season the cabbage.
you
You
sure
know what I
don't.
mean?
You can add it in there, but if you over
Yeah,
season that shit, you toast. You toast. You
yeah. It's
cannot fix that.
over. It's over. So you want to make the flavor before you even put the seasoning, and then
Mm.
it just put the seasoning taste in.
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Y'all know what y'all talking about right now. Yeah, so we can have a whole cabbage party around this
Yeah,
piece.
that's the mirror part. Once you put cabbage, it's like they call that like the Holy Trinity. in culinary.
Mm-hmm.
Carrots, carrots, really carrots, celery, and onions.
That's
If you do
it.
that,
Ooh, baby,
carrot, celery, and onions.
it's going
Yeah.
down. It's
See,
going
and
down.
then I'm gonna add like a little green pepper. They don't like to do that. I add a little green pepper.
Why you whispering it though? You talking about some? They don't like to do that. You a real
Yeah,
chef,
you
ain't you?
know,
You must be
little green
whispering.
pepper.
Oh,
Mhm.
Shanita said she do jerk cabbage. All right, baby. Where you from? Shani,
Okay.
you from the island?
I asked
You from
my wife
Jam
to do
Rock? Okay, that's
some
true.
jerk
And
cabbage.
you know what? Shawnita, her name sounds Jamaican. I bet you she's Jamaican. Shawnita, that's Jamaican. I'm willing to put myself out there on the line and say you Jamaican. You got origins to Jamaica because Shawnita is Jamaican. That's a Jamaican ass name. I'm telling you that right now. Go ahead and tell me if I'm right or wrong, because I know I ain't wrong. I'm not wrong. Not about that. Mm-mm.
I have to use ham hocks. Yeah,
Yeah.
my grandma used something like that. I can't do it because I ain't gonna eat that meat. So I'm gonna use a meat that I eat. It's just me. You know what I
But you know
mean?
what? I bet you that ham stock from that pork, I bet you it's
Oh,
probably
it's gonna
good.
be fire. I use a pork. I just don't eat that type of pork. I don't, you see what I'm saying? Even if I eat a
Oh,
pork,
okay.
I just don't eat. I eat pork. I just don't eat every type of pork. I'll eat,
Got you,
mm.
got you. Okay, well that
Like
was a good little
some stuff different. It tastes different. It's stronger. You know what I mean? It
right.
tastes different. Other stuff. Everything ain't the same.
Well, that was a good little icebreaker. I like that, y'all. Y'all know,
Mhm.
in most of our little meetings, like me being in the corporate world for so long, people come into a meeting and they real uptight. They real uptight when they come in. I don't really know why, but they be uptight. And then the facilitator always does what's called an icebreaker, right? And the facilitator will always tell a joke or do a riddle, get people's minds going. You'll probably pair up with a couple of people and try to figure out what the answer is in the beginning. And the person normally will
Okay.
win something.
I love it. I love it.
They call it an icebreaker. She said no. She said no. Got a lot of
Got
friends
a
from the
lot of
island though.
friends from the house. Too salty. Yeah, they hand hard. See, that's what I'm saying. That's too salty. See, I ain't gonna use something that's salty, and I ain't gonna use. I don't want too much meat. I don't want too much meat. I want to eat cabbage. I'm not trying to
Right.
eat meat and cabbage. You see what I'm saying? I just want enough meat to
Mm-hmm.
make the flavor. I don't. I want to eat cabbage like I eat greens. I want to eat greens. I don't want to eat all this meat in my greens. I don't want that. I want my greens. I just
I
want them to
know it.
taste like they got meat in them. You see what
And you
I'm
know what?
saying?
Hell yeah. You know what? One thing as a vegetarian that I've struggled with before. Like I know if I can't, doesn't matter where I go, I'll say, okay, I can get a salad or vegetables. Like it doesn't matter where the place is, I'll get salad or vegetables. And then when it comes to the salad, they'll put shit like bacon bits and egg and cheese. I don't eat none of those. In places where there's vegetables, they'll put meat in all the veggies. And I feel like, damn, like y'all just really go above and beyond to put meat in shit. And it's frustrating for people that don't eat meat. So it's very refreshing to go somewhere and have some vegetables that taste really, really well with no meat in it. But it's rare.
Mhm.
You really can't find it. So anybody that
Mhm.
can really cook, they don't have to put. And I'm not saying that people can't cook or can't cook. I'm just saying for me, being how I eat, if I go somewhere and I got some vegetables and ain't no meat in it, shit, I'm just like happy for the fact that there ain't no meat in it. And I
Yeah.
just try to, yeah, I'm just be grateful for the fact that they ain't seasoned with
And
meat. And neck bones, yep, neck bones. My mother does that. When she cooks, she does that. So yeah, that's what's up. So we had a good icebreaker. So what is it? You break the ice, you get everybody from being like too uptight or cold or whatever the case may be. We get to the water, we get to swimming and shit. Now the ice is broken, we're ready to go. So let's go ahead and segue into this segment. All right, so
Mhm.
we're on the seventh installment of Where the Party At. I understand that Shawnita is new to the crew, so we will be very, very kind to her. And any questions you have, Shawnita, not trying to be funny at all. Ask whatever the fuck you want to ask, whatever you want to ask. Just stop it whenever you want to. I know you're familiar with her case, so you may be able to just hop in and really understand. But right now, we're just talking about the seventh installment of Where the Party at 7.5. My bad, 7.5, 7.5. We on part five. We the halfway mark of Where the Party at, the seventh installment, 7.5. So in this series, in this installment of the series, it's going to be focused on Teresa Martin's 911. I'm sorry, Teresa Martin's interview on 107.5 on Chicago radio station talking about her daughter. And she's done. We learned a lot in this installment, y'all. We learned a lot. Teresa is given she said Kenneka was missing for 36 hours. She said he saw me some chitlins. Homer, man, you must want to kill me.
No.
I'm gonna chop you in your throat, Homer. Let me tell
You
you
eating
something.
that? You eating that, sis?
Nah, he said I need some chitlins. He said I
Yeah, you
need
eating
them.
that?
Bro,
Oh no, sis.
let
Sis,
me tell y'all something. I ain't had no pork since 95. 30 years since
sis,
I had
I
pork,
don't
y'all.
have no chitlins, sis. I ain't never ate it, sis. The smell is terrible. I can't eat
Oh
it.
no, I've had chitlins before. I've eaten chitlins
Oh,
before. Yeah, my mommy was a big fan of chitlins when I was younger, so I had chitlins almost every holiday, and I didn't know my mama.
terrible childhood.
My mama
Smelling
knew
that.
her
No wonder why
ass.
you don't like me.
I'm trying. I should go in there. I should go in there and say something to her right now. Give them her fucking kids that shit. She should have knew better than that. But
That'll
yeah,
make you not like me. I can understand why you don't like me. I never knew. I can
bro.
understand. I
The crazy thing
understand
about
that.
it is, if I can really remember last time I had some, they used to taste good. It tasted good.
Ugh,
They did. I'm sorry. I'm telling you, they taste. I remember
they
them tasting
taste
good.
good. Oh
They did.
no.
I remember tasting good.
Oh.
I don't remember the texture no more or the taste. I'm imagining they could have been too jerky, like they probably wasn't chewy the intestine. So, baby, I don't know. But I had them, and I ain't gonna lie about it. But I would never. I die first. I would go out there first.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, my mama did that to me. We're gonna get on her ass when we get off this live.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, my mama was wrong for that shit. All right, so we got halfway through Teresa's interview with Kendra G on the radio station. You still covering your mouth, oh baby. I know that shit gross. So your mama didn't torture you, huh, bro? She didn't torture you, did she? You got a good
I
mama,
ain't have
honey.
to eat that junk. No.
Your
See
mama's
that
a
you
good
putting
woman.
a hot sauce on it to burn your mouth so you don't taste it. See what I'm saying? Not because the hot sauce make it better. You try to burn your mouth. You
Can I
drowning that mug in hot sauce.
look? Let me tell y'all something that came to my mind. This is gonna be a little a learning moment. You ever heard of that terminology? They're eating high on the hog. Remember that they say, "Oh, they're eating high on the hog." You want to know where that came from?
They going
Term-
close up to the butt. They going too high.
no, high on the
No.
hog means no. High on the hog means the best cut of the pig. We're
Okay, so
talking
the
about
highest
like
price. The highest price.
yeah, the best part.
Okay.
And they gave the slaves the scraps. So what the
Yeah, yeah,
slaves were
yeah.
doing, when they would take the after they would cut the meat up and make it good for the people, the white people, the slaves would get the scraps. So how we started eating chitlins was they would discard the entrails. They would give us the intestines and the butt and the feet and the all the shit that people eat, like pig feet, intestine, the chitlins, the pig feet, the hog maws. They call them hog maws.
Yeah,
I
terrible.
mean,
Hard balls.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
pigtails,
know.
the pig ears, all the things the white
Ugh.
people they didn't
All
want
those
to eat
stuff
it.
that my people cook all that stuff, but I don't eat none of that stuff.
Right.
Ugh.
So they would give that to the slaves, but also what they gave us was we used to the man the field, so we would eat a lot of vegetables and fruit as well. So even though we were eating scraps, we were eating a lot of vegetables and fruit because we had that expendable to us. So when they say they were eating high on the hog, that's a terminology to say they were eating pork steak, pork rolls, like the good parts of the pig. Or there's no good part of a pig if you ask me, but the higher pieces of it. And we ate the low end pieces, the ears, the tail, the snout, the this, the that. The shit is gross, but that's
Ugh,
how
the
the
snout.
terminology.
Oh, talking about eating the words, eating somebody's words.
Look,
Eating.
and
Nah.
then and check this out. And then when they couldn't make nothing out of all that shit, they would ground it up and they would call it hog head cheese. And they would leave it on the
Yeah.
hog for
Oh,
stout.
sis. Oh, sis, that's that.
Yeah, that's ground up pork that's made with
Oh,
gelatin.
I'm so okay. Good thing. Thank you. I ain't eat
That's
that
gonna
junk.
be the gelatin
I
of the
didn't eat
pig,
it. I
all that.
didn't eat it, cause they talk about my grandma still talk about that to this day. Yeah, the
Yeah.
whole head cheese. Yeah, I'm like,
And let me tell y'all something. So I know what hog. I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm gonna get onto the case.
no.
So y'all know I don't eat none of that shit, right? So I'm at work one day, and they in the office talking about hog head cheese. But at this point, I'm thinking they talking about boar's head cheese, like hog boar. So Shayla, don't laugh at me. So look, at the time, I was still eating cheese. This is pre-COVID. This is like 2008,
Gwen, why you
2009.
tired that Homer?
Huh? I didn't tie my horn.
Gwen, Miss Gwen.
Oh, what did Homer say, baby?
Oh,
Oh, she
nothing.
did. She must didn't mean to.
I didn't think she mean to do it. I don't think Miss Gwen mean to do that.
Yeah, don't worry about it, Homer. You good? Gwen
Yeah,
touched
you
the
good.
phone the wrong way, but I'm gonna tell you this. We gonna get on the case. So they in
Yeah,
the
she
office
good.
talking about hog head cheese, and I said to them, "I eat hog head cheese." Then they said, "No, you don't." I said, "Yes, I do. I eat hog head cheese." They said, "You know what hog head cheese is?" I said, "Yeah, like at Publix, when they have like two kinds of cheese, it's the boar head cheese and the regular cheese." And everybody in the office laughed at me. And I said, "What's funny?" They said, they were like, "Baby,
You
that's
good,
not
Miss
hog
Gwen.
head cheese. That's boar head cheese. That's premium cheese and cheap cheese. You don't even eat meat. How do you eat hog head cheese?" I was like, "What the fuck is hog head cheese?" They was like sauce, like the shit they ground up. And I said, "You know what? I knew that, but I listened to a conversation and just got confused. But it was just funny, y'all. But that was just funny. So let me go ahead with it, y'all. But it was a good conversation about meat and shit and the origins of how and the hog. We had a learning moment. That's all. But no one motherfucking thing. I don't eat none of that shit. Slay don't touch nothing. Slay don't touch no kind of meat, no eggs, no milk, no nothing, no nothing from no animal. I don't do nothing. I still deal with meat. I still deal with fish though. All right, y'all. Here we go. Let's go
Okay.
ahead.
You
Let's go
love
ahead.
fish.
Oh yeah, I will fuck with some fish. I'm thinking about letting fish go too. We're gonna have to see about that though because that's gonna be kind of hard.
You hating on the fish. Stop hating on the fish, man. The fish pretty good.
No, I tell people, I said if Jesus gave the people fish, I think fish got to be something all right.
Yeah,
Here we
fish
go.
is good. All right.
All right. Let me hang up my AirPod. Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all. Can y'all hear me? When you time Homer out for 180 seconds. Hey, babe, what's going on, Cold Pepsi? So, Homer, let me explain something to you, baby. If you make a comment in a little while, you ain't gonna be able to see your comment, but it's okay. She accidentally timed you out, but you all right, and I can't fix it. I can't fix it. Not on here. I can't. So I can't undo that. So just know that it wasn't meant to be. So just letting you know. But what's up, Cold Pepsi? What you doing today, sugar? We just going over our 7th installment of Where the Party At. Oh, Gwen, he know you didn't mean to do it. He can't say anything to you though, because you timed him out for 1.8 thousand seconds. So he's gonna be timed out for somebody that's good with math. Let's see, 60 seconds. So how many seconds would that be? So 60 seconds, what, 12 minutes is like, I don't damn know. 60 seconds is a minute. So 18 minutes, I don't fucking know. If I got a chance to sit down, I got you on that, sugar. All right, so we on the 7th installment of Where the Party At series, and it's Teresa's meeting with Kendra G on 107.5. So you missed the first part probably, but hopefully you can go back. 180 seconds is 3 minutes. No, 1800 seconds is 3 minutes. 101.8 thousand seconds is different. Like 60 is 180 seconds. That says 1.8K seconds. So it's a long time. All I know it's gonna be a long time. When we get off this live and get back on, he'll be straight. He'll be fine. Homer gonna sit back and listen. He good, y'all. All right. So let's go ahead and let's go back and go ahead and play a little bit. Okay, cool beans. All right, baby. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and play a little bit of Teresa's interview, and we're gonna. Anytime you want me to stop, let me know y'all want me to stop. If you have any questions, stop us at any time. Any one of y'all can stop us. It don't matter. Wrench holder, regular subscriber, it doesn't matter. If y'all need me to stop this live at this interview at any time for questions, please let me know, okay? We'll go ahead and start it again. I'm gonna put it like, I'm gonna go back a little bit since people in here that wasn't even in here the first time. I'm gonna go back 25. And the interview is 46 seconds. I'm gonna go back 25 minutes and we'll have like only like 20 minutes to go. Girl, that thing said 1.8K. Go back and look at it. That thing say 1.8K is how long that man silence for. She permanently silenced Homer. She ain't mean to though. All right, y'all. Let me play this thing real fast. Hold on, y'all. What's up, Shannon? Hey, baby. All right, we get ready to start it. And anybody, Shannon, know you just joining in. Anybody that want me to stop this voice recording of this lady, tell me when to stop it. Okay, I'm gonna stop it when I think I need to stop it. Bro, tell me you need to stop it, but anybody can stop it at any time.
All right.
All right, cool. Let's go, y'all. Everybody's out for the same purpose. Well, I'm not going to say everybody, but the ones that fall into that category. Right. You know, and it's sad.
It's such a devastating story. So at this moment, and kind of just to pick off what Kyle said, because the photos came out publicly. Was that your first time seeing the photos too?
Well, they showed us 4 of the photos when she was in the freezer, and one of the photos, the 5th photo, that was like a picture of her when she's walking in the through the lobby. Did y'all hear that?
Yeah, what picture?
No, yeah, right. So I want y'all to listen to the hesitation and the stuttering in her voice. Remember that song by Joe? I can tell you're lying, cause when you're replying, you stutter. This bitch is stuttering her ass off. And Kendra G just asked her the question, did you see any pictures of her? She said, yeah, I saw some pictures. But let me let her say it for y'all. I ain't gonna say what she said. Let me let her say it again to y'all. Hold on. But y'all need to listen real close though, please. 28 seconds. 26.
We know.
This is what she say, y'all. It seems as if they make it seem as if they're here to help you, and all along everybody's out for the same purpose. Well, I'm not going to say everybody, but the ones that fall into that category. Right. You know, and it's sad.
It's such a devastating story. So at this moment, and kind of just to pick off what Kyle said, because the photos came out publicly. Was that your first time seeing the photos too?
Well, they showed us 4 of the photos when she was in the freezer, and one of the photos, the 5th photo, that was like a picture of her when she's walking in the She's fucking lying, Gwen. She's not thinking as she's talking. She's lying as her fucking lips are moving. Teresa's lying. She never saw a photo of Kenneka walk through that lobby. Teresa never saw a photo of Kenneka walking through no lobby. She saw her daughter in 4 freezer photos, but not one in the lobby. And if you can see her fucking face, you would know it. But what I'm gonna do when we get off this live, I'm gonna make a video, a short of just her face when she's saying that, because she's lying. Kenneka never walked through the lobby of Crown Plaza. Kenneka never walked through none of the videos on Crown Plaza. Kenneka never walked through Crown Plaza at fucking all. So how can she be telling the truth? When? I know you on Teresa's side, and to a certain degree, I am as well. I don't think she had anything to do with her daughter dying. I think she was aware before she knew her daughter died. She was aware. And I want to clear something else up for you guys that I heard earlier today. When Crown Plaza called Leonore and Teresa into the hotel to tell them that they had located Kenneka's body in the freezer in the West Meeting Hall, they simply just told her they found Kenneka. They didn't show her a body. They didn't show her anything. It was Leonora first and Teresa second. And it lasted maybe like 8 seconds, and she ran up out of there because they were telling her they located her daughter's body in the West Meeting Hall, and she hauled ass up out of there. She didn't get to see a body or anything like that. It wasn't enough time for her to see the body. So just know that Teresa never got to see her daughter's body at all, not at that moment. And then they allegedly gave him another opportunity to see her, in the kitchen, but they couldn't touch her. They couldn't do anything to her, remove anything. They walked into the freezer, and that was just that. Teresa never truly saw her daughter's body at all. And I'm here to tell y'all, the body that they showed them looking at, it wasn't Kenneka. And that's just the truth. But that's going to be on another installment of this episode. Let me go back a little bit, play a little bit, let it roll.
For the same purpose. Well, I'm not going to say everybody, but the ones that fall into that category. Right. You know, and it's sad. It's such a devastating story. So at this moment, and kind of just to pick up what Kyle said, because the photos came out publicly. Was that your first time seeing the photos too? Well, they showed us 4 of the photos when she was in the freezer, and one of the photos, the 5th photo, that was like a picture of her when she's walking in the through the lobby, you know. Well, when I saw the photos on last weekend, I was like,
you know one thing too, y'all. She said it was a picture of her as she was walking through the lobby. So was she alone? Just listen to what she said when she walked through the lobby. Was she alone walking through the lobby? Or was she with her friends? How was she? She doesn't explain, but let me just keep going.
I was heartbroken because, you know, my mom passed, and I have photos when my mother died, but obviously they're not public. I never want them to be public. And I was like, you know, this story has become so transparent that all these photos and your daughter's last final hours, we get to see. And I was just like, that is so, it's sad to me, you know, because at the end of the day, this is a public story and we all need answers, but then you are also a mother, and this is your child. And do we really want to have the world see your child at her last moments? You know, like, it's just difficult. So we all feel for you. We all feel for you, because to go through any loss is terrible. To go through it in front of the public eye is it's unimaginable. Exactly. So from the city of Chicago, so you do not agree with the simple story of your daughter walking into the freezer and freezing to death. That is not acceptable to you. That's not acceptable. Okay.
Okay. Did y'all hear the question Kendra G asked her in the response that she gave? She said, from the city of Chicago and what they told you, do you agree with the story that she simply walked into that freezer and died? And she said, no, that's not acceptable. That's what she said. Now, this video was shot towards the end of October. After Dr. Oz, toward the very end of October, as a matter of fact. It was like the very, very end of October, like the last week of October. Then if she didn't agree with the story that she simply walked into that freezer and died, why did she say nobody did nothing to her? She was just left in the freezer. She wasn't set up or nothing. She was left in the she walked into the freezer, she died in the freezer. Whatever the fuck she said. I'm just, at this point, it's so frustrating. But now she's saying she doesn't believe that's the story. But you saying this in October. You saying this shit after you called the protests off. You saying this months after Kenneka passed away. You saying this when the whole city was in an uproar, ready to go to battle for you and fight for this girl. You saying this shit after you came out and said Andrew Holmes said the hotel was losing money. You saying this shit now. We talking about the end of October. We talk about damn near 2 months after Kenneka passed away. Maybe like 7 weeks or some shit like that. Now you saying this. Why didn't you say this in the beginning that you didn't believe it? What made you not believe it? You had less evidence to go on in the beginning. You hadn't even seen nothing but them 4 photos when you said nothing didn't happen to her. Now we got more shit to go on. Now you saying you don't believe it. Lady, people might say because she didn't see all that she saw, she don't need to see shit. We only seen Kenneka dead in the freezer. All the other video we saw Kenneka, she wasn't worse than being dead in the freezer. So Teresa would have seen the worst of what it was, the pictures of her dead. So why would any other photos of her, a video of her, make her feel any different? All they gave us was some shit about her walking around bumping into shit. So how did that make you feel like something was wrong? If the photos didn't make you feel funny, do y'all feel what I'm saying? How did she feel fucked up worse about watching the videos of her daughter stuff bumping in and stuff? But she saw the photos of her daughter deceased. But you came out and said nothing happened to her, nobody did nothing to her, and you feeling fucked up right now in the end of October, all of a sudden. And the worst you could have seen was her in the freezer fucked up. Because the videos ain't as bad as the freezer photos. But now you saying you don't believe she just walked in there. To me, it sounds like that some kind of way she was complying with something. And now looks like the deal is off the table. She's no longer agreeing to the terms that she agreed with. That's what I'm telling y'all I'm feeling. Because tell me how she would have changed from saying nothing happened, nobody did nothing to her, to now I don't believe it. How you don't believe it now?
Well, how that could happen is because they might have had a deal with her. They started taking too long on the deal, so after she caught the press off, then she had to put the full court press back on in a different form.
Mm-hmm. And look what Shannon just said. And I just want to tell you, Shannon Williams, on me and when Custom and I had a channel, we were trying to give away prizes. Like both of us are artists, and we both do sublimation and vinyl and designing and stuff. And I have designed a whole lot of stuff on Kenneka and got like cups and t-shirts and flags and all kind of shit. And what I wanted to do on the last channel was do a giveaway to anybody that made a statement that contributed to the case. I wanted them to know that I was grateful for them focusing and tuning into this case. And I wanted to give things away with Kenneka on it as a way of showing my appreciation and love for what y'all was doing. I would like to do the same thing over here. And what you said, it stands out. What I'm telling you is, if I had your information, if you felt comfortable giving anybody any kind of PO box or anything for you, because I'm understanding this case is not a one you want to just be hunky dory with everybody. But if I could get anybody's PO box or anything, I would send y'all some shit. And I'm not capping. So I'm gonna read what she just said. She said, and also you can tell Shamaya was definitely lying when she was giving her side of what happened. It seemed like somebody was coaching her on what to say. She couldn't keep her lies straight. Guess what, Shannon? You're very, very good. You're very good at what you observed, because Shamaya was fucking lying. Because Shamaya wasn't even at that party where Kenneka got snatched. So she definitely was lying. And then Shannon said she was about to say hospital, but she cut herself off and said hotel. And Shannon, guess what? I even played that back for myself. I said, what other words start with HO? Let's go through the HO words. So let's go through HO. If we think about a place with the HO, we can say hospital. We can say house party. HO, house party. Hospital, yes, but also house party, because Kenneka went to a house party. She was taken from a house party. So you right with what you're saying. Maya lying because Maya wasn't there. And the she was saying was a house party. Kenneka was taken from a house party, baby. She wasn't in no hotel, and she didn't go to no hospital. Kenneka was taken from that party out west, that house party out west, and she never made it home. This Teresa said on her live, her sister, that she was gonna be rich one day. Just wait and see. And damn it, she meant it. Yes, she did. On September the 6th, she said, I'm gonna take care of you when I get rich. And that was on September the 6th. You're right. She said that on her sister's birthday. And she definitely said that. And I've heard people saying Teresa was dressed the same way that day that she was in the hotel. That's a fucking lie. Let me straighten people out on that shit. In that video of Teresa and her sister, you could only see Teresa's torso and up. You cannot see Teresa's pants. You cannot see her fucking shoes. Can't nobody say with certainty that that lady was dressed the same way, because nobody saw shit but a jacket in her head. So I got a fleece. I got jean jackets I wear all the time. If you just see me from the waist up, you might think I got the same shit on too, but the whole time I could have on something different. So when Teresa was in that video wearing that black jacket, that black fleece, and in the hotel wearing that same shit, we don't know that she was dressed the same. We need to stop that. We're going to clear it up today. So we don't know because we couldn't see it. Now, addressing what she said, she did say, when I get rich, I'm going to show you how when I get rich. She did say that. I don't know what Teresa meant by that. But I can't say that she meant any harm to her daughter by saying that. I can't say that. Now, I can also not say that she didn't mean that shit. I can't say either way what she meant. But I don't think she meant that. I guess people can say they think it. I can say I don't. And it's just we have to agree to disagree. But I don't think that's what she was talking about. Teresa was so happy. Teresa kept her ass in court trying to get some money from out of somebody. Look at her name on Cook County the county clerk site. She got all kind of suits. She got car insurance accidents. She took Leonora daddy to court for child support. You got Kenny up in that bitch, Big Kenny Senior with paperwork on his money for when he died. It's little Kenny in court back and forth for the shit he was doing. It's a lot of shit going on with that family, but I really don't know what she meant when she said when I get rich. And I can't act like that ain't true because she definitely did say it. Okay, and then Pepsi said, right, Shannon, and she had on the same outfit. Okay, so I didn't even see that. Co-Pepsi, I didn't even see that when I was saying that. So people were saying that. So like I just said about the same outfit, people said the same outfit. In that video of Teresa and her sister, you can only see her waist up. You can't see her pants and her shoes. So you really can't say that. So how can we say it was the same outfit? We just could see the same jacket. So how many of us grab the same hoodie and go out the door all the time? We always do that. Grab the same hoodie, grab the same jacket. Like we grab the same shit to go out the door all the time. So we really can't say she had the same outfit on. We never seen her pants or her shoes. And that's just how I feel about it. All right. And then Gwen said, yep, Shamaya was lying. Shamaya was lying. Shit, all of them was lying. You right, baby. And then Pepsi said, right, Shannon. And she had on the same outfit. Okay, that's what she said. And she ran out of the room. That's what made me think about the ticket. Okay, I got you on that one, baby. So yeah, so she said that shit on the 6th, ticket was on the 6th. That's a good observation. That's the truth now. And then Shannon said, any information that you need, I don't mind giving to you. Yes, Shannon, anything you got that you can share with us, please send it to my email. I would take it all. And then Shannon said, and Kelly even said the whole family was in on it. It's just like the movie. Text Shannon, yeah, and that was peace, but they did say that, baby. And Cole Pepsi said, you could be right, T Slay. Not disagreeing. No, I don't think you are, baby, at all. And then Shannon said, in Tyrone Alive with the girls, we're coming out of the bathroom. You can clearly hear in the background Honifa saying, put in the freezer. She's in my Honifa. Yeah. I did hear the freezer shit. I didn't hear put in the freezer, Shannon, but I heard the freezer stuff, and I'm not sure if that was on Tyrolin's live or Irene's live, but I do remember hearing that. So y'all right about that. So I'm not disagreeing with anybody. So Shannon, Cole Pepsi, everybody, y'all all got a point. But the only thing I can tell y'all is saying that she had on the same outfit. That's not accurate. You giving a partial, you making a statement based on partial information. You never got to see her bottoms or her shoes. And an outfit consists of the top, the pants, and the shoes. And you can't see her bottoms or her shoes. So you cannot say that's the same outfit because it's the same jacket, because the jacket is jacket. That's considered outerwear. That's not the clothes. So we don't know that. And we have to make sure that we being as truthful as we can with that, because a lot of people, I had this conversation with somebody else, a TikToker told me she was dressed the same. I said, how can you say that? Then she sent me the picture. I said, so you can't see her waist and her shoes? No. So how in the fuck can you say it's the same outfit? The outfit consists of a top and a bottom. That's a fleece. That's a jacket. So that's all I'm saying. Not disagreeing, but just being honest in my assessment. And I just don't want to. I would love to rope her ass up in this and say that bitch was planning that girl death. And I would love to say Teresa did all of this, but I can't say that. I want to, but I can't. Oh man, I would love to burn Teresa ass up, but I can't. Let's keep it rolling, y'all.
Especially when it was cameras. They should have showed not only besides the back of her, but the front of her as well. You know, it was a camera directly over this freezer. They haven't shown us images.
Did y'all hear what she said? She said there was a camera right over that freezer. So we shouldn't have just seen the back of her. We should have seen the front of her as well, because there was definitely a camera directly over that freezer. Let me play it again, y'all, for y'all to hear that. Listen, please, y'all. Listen good. 27. Hold on, peeps. Hold on, my peeps, my real peeps.
It's sad to me, you know, because at the end of the day, this is a public story and we all need answers. But then you are also a mother and this is your child. And do we really want to have the world see your child at her last moments? You know, like it's just difficult. So we all feel for you. We all feel for you, because to go through any loss is terrible. To go through it in front of the public eye is unimaginable. Exactly. So from the city of Chicago, so you do not agree with the simple story of your daughter walking into the freezer and freezing to death. That is not acceptable to you. That's not acceptable. Okay. Especially when it was cameras. They should have showed not only besides the back of her, but the front of her as well. It was a camera directly over this freezer. They haven't showed us images of that. I know. At the meeting, the closing of the meeting, I asked the detective and also as well as the sergeant. And the sergeant said there wasn't no camera. So I guess the camera.
Go ahead, bro.
Go back, sis. Go back to what you say. Because I'm trying to see if I want to see how clear she said it so I can know if I don't know what sound like an echo.
Are you fine? I'm gonna go back 27. I got you, boo. Play
Yeah,
it
go
again.
back
I'm gonna go back enough. Tell me when you want me to stop it.
Answers, but then you are also a mother, and this is your child. And do we really want to have the world see your child at her last moments? Like it's just difficult. So we all feel for you. We all feel for you because to go through any loss is terrible. To go through it in front of the public eye is unimaginable. Exactly. So from the city of Chicago, so you do not agree with the simple story of your daughter walking into the freezer and freezing to death. That is not acceptable to you. That's not acceptable. Okay. Especially when it was cameras that should have showed not only besides the back of her, but the front of her as well. It was a camera directly over this freezer. They haven't showed us images of that. I know. At the meeting, the closing of the meeting, I asked the detective and also as well as the sergeant. And the sergeant said aggressively, there wasn't no camera. So I guess the camera disappeared too. Right. Because all the images we've seen are her walking through the kitchen.
But the closing of the meeting, I was hoping she would explain when she saw the cameras.
She's saying that she saw the cameras on her walkthrough of the hotel. So what she was saying was, she said as she walked through the hotel, as she was trekking through the hotel, trying to locate the area that they found Kenneka in, which is where they were taking her to, she walked past several cameras. And she said she was pointing them out, specifically looking for cameras. And she said that when she got to the freezer where they found Kenneka, there was a camera directly over the freezer. We know that that's not in that kitchen. The kitchen that we saw doesn't have a camera over the freezer. They didn't remove a camera. They didn't take nothing from that. There was never a camera over the freezer in the kitchen that we saw. Let me say that one more time. There was never a camera over the freezer that we saw. So what that means is if she's being honest and forthcoming, that's not the kitchen that she saw her that they took her to. And I want to piggyback on that statement by saying Andrew Holmes said when he went back there, he stepped into one freezer and stepped to the right to the second freezer where they found Kenneka. We know that the freezer they showed us in the back was a step into the freezer. To the left is Kenneka. So we have to consider all of that. And what she's saying is over that freezer that they showed her was a camera. The lady not lying about that, y'all. She won't let that go. She keeps saying it. All right. And Shannon said, it's Teresa, NF, Irene look like they've been in a fight. Irene in her interview with Zach TV looked like she's a black eye. And 1 minute Teresa had on that sling on her hand, and the other time she don't. Yeah, we talked about that too, Shannon. We talked about the fact that Irene definitely had a black eye during her interview with Zach TV, and Teresa had a black ass eye too. We saw that. Yep, we can agree with you on that one, baby. And Cole Pepsi said Leonora also said it was a camera before she go. Yep, she did. So they both saying the same thing. So y'all think they both lying, or the freezer that what they showed us ain't what they saw? I'm gonna rock out with the second degree. The second thing, what we saw is not what they saw, because the kitchen that we saw ain't a real kitchen. And if anybody that's new over here can go back and look at some of the footages that I showed before, shorts and stuff like that, I'm telling y'all what we saw wasn't a real kitchen. That kitchen was not made like that. It wasn't. And there's a camera that points to that freezer door. That's not the right kitchen. That kitchen is not the kitchen they would have found anybody in. And it wasn't Kenneka no way, but it definitely wasn't that kitchen either. So let me see what Pepsi said. Right, Slay. Not the footage we saw. Pepsi said Leonora. Yep, exactly. Exactly. So let's keep going to keep this shit going. I see we got 15 up in this piece. I wish everybody would participate and chime into the comment section, because I want everybody to know that everything that y'all are saying is very valuable, and any of your thoughts and anything that you heard on another channel, everything that you're saying is very, very valuable. That shit is important. So please, by all means, if your intention is to help Kenneka, help us help Kenneka and speak on it. I don't give a damn what y'all say. Say something. I don't care what shit you're saying. Let's keep going. Let's go.
Don't see her actually walk into the freezer, but you're saying there was actually definitely a camera there. It was definitely a camera there. What about the statement? Because there was a lot of controversy about whether or not Andrew Holmes actually said, "We see on the camera her walk into the freezer and the door closed behind her." I was one of the people that said, "Yo, I know I heard him say that." But then when I went back and I tried to find the transcript, I couldn't find it. Andrew Holmes called my phone. I had just got out of, I'm still right.
Did y'all hear what he just said to her? He just said something to totally support what she's saying. And this fucking lady jumped up again. He said, well, I'm for one person that totally remembers Andrew Holmes saying that he saw her go into that freezer and close that door. And you know what she say? I just got out of surgery. Lady, are you fucking listening to what he said? He just agreed with what you're saying. He's telling you that he heard Andrew Holmes say, I saw walk to the freezer as well. Instead of her saying, yeah, you're right. He said that shit because we said it too, and it's the truth. She finna go into another conversation. Like something wrong with her.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me go ahead and listen again, y'all. And let me tell y'all something. If you was pleading your case about your child and saying I was at the crime scene, there's a camera right over where they found my damn child, and then somebody from the outside said, yeah, I saw the child go in there and close the door, and the man is telling you, I remember him saying that, but now I can't find it. She should have said, yeah, you're right. I know he said it. I seen it too. Go back to what you saw. She jumped the subject. Let's go ahead and play it back one more time. Hold on. This is classy. This is classic Teresa. This is Teresa Martin at her finest. This is what the fuck she do.
At the meeting, the closing of the meeting, I asked the detective and also as well as the sergeant. And the sergeant said aggressively, there wasn't no camera. So I guess the camera disappeared too. Right. Because all the images we've seen are her walking through the kitchen, but then she disappears and we don't see her actually walk into the freezer. But you're saying there was actually definitely a camera there. It was definitely a camera there. About the statement, because there was a lot of controversy about whether or not Andrew Holmes actually said, we see on the camera her walk into the freezer and the door closed behind her. I was one of the people that said, yo, I know I heard him say that. But then when I went back and I tried to find the transcript, I couldn't find it. Andrew Holmes called my phone. I had just got I'm still a little sedated from my surgery, because I had infection, And he stated to me on the phone, which I made a live of that too. Mm-hmm. He said, early that day, and I was so, distraught because I'm like, did you see the camera? He said he saw her. He saw the camera of her walking into this freezer. Physically walking into the freezer. And I said, for real? He said, yeah. Because they was trying to get me to come down there by myself. I said, no, I'm not going to come down there. I want
Y'all hear what she said? He said that Andrew Holmes did say that he saw the camera that saw her walk into the freezer. She said something very confusing. So did he see the camera that saw her walking into the freezer, or did he see the video of her walking into the freezer? Because Andrew Holmes actually viewed the footage and he did the walk. So let me say that to y'all one more time. She said he told me he saw the camera of her walking into the freezer. Does that mean he saw the camera footage of her walking to the freezer or the camera that would have caught her? She's very fucking unclear about everything she says. Now, y'all hear what I just said, and I'm going to play this one more time, and y'all tell me what y'all the fuck she's saying, because she about retarded to me. And I listen to everything she's saying, and she's saying two different things at one time. So let me roll it back one more time, and I'm going to stop it. I'm going to ask the viewers, I'm asking y'all to tell me what the fuck y'all think she's saying, because this lady is something wrong with this lady. Because she's not making sense right now. And I know she ain't making sense because she fucking lying. But let's just go ahead and play it back and tell me what y'all think. And maybe I might be a little bit harsh. And somebody, Cold Pepsi, Gwen, one of my A1s, if I'm being harsh, y'all tell me I'm being harsh. Let me go back. Because this half ain't making no fucking sense to me. He's specifically asking her, you said you saw the camera of her, the camera over the freezer. Not the footage, but the camera. And he said, I remember Andrew Holmes saying that he saw her walking into the freezer. So what do you think? Is she speaking right now? She had surgery before Kenneka passed away in August, and she caught an infection after Kenneka died and had to go back for some drainage. So she had a surgery in August before Kenneka passed away, and then she had to go back like the week after Kenneka passed away because she caught an infection. He had some like some antibiotics, some drainage shit for some stuff that got infected. And it sounds so horrible, but hold on.
Only a camera there.
What about the statement? Because there was a lot of controversy about whether or not Andrew Holmes actually said, "We see on the camera her walking to the freezer and the door closed behind her." I was one of the people that said, "Yo, I know I heard him say that." But then when I went back and I tried to find the transcripts, I couldn't find it.
Andrew Holmes called my phone. I had just got out of, I'm still a little sedated from my surgery, because I had infection, And he stated to me on the phone, which I made a live of that too. Mm-hmm. He said, early that day, and I was so, distraught because I'm like, did you see the camera? He said he saw her. He saw the camera of her walking into this freezer.
Physically walking into the
freezer. And I asked, and I said, for real? He said, yeah. Because they was trying to get me to come down there by myself. I said, no, I'm not going to come down there.
So she said he saw the camera of her walking into the freezer. So he saw the camera walking into the freezer or the footage of her walking into the freezer. I don't know what this lady's saying.
He saw the footage. He said he saw the footage from the camera she was talking about. That's what I heard.
Okay, so that would mean because he would have made the walk as well. So if he saw the camera of the footage, when he saw the footage of her walking in,
the footage meaning they showed him some footage they didn't show. The footage he asked for, they showed him.
But
why would they show him?
Right, but he also said he took the walk as well, so he would have seen the footage.
Okay, then he did both then.
Yeah, okay, I go with that. Okay, so Cole Pepsi
he did
said,
both.
right.
He saw the camera when he did the walk, and he saw the footage of the camera. But he was telling her he saw the footage of the camera.
Okay, I can get with that. So Cole Pepsi said probably because she had been out of moving around too fast. She had an infection. Okay, let's go. I can get ridiculous with that. So let me go ahead and wind it one more time. We're gonna play
let's hear it one more time.
I'm glad y'all on here because I don't. Let me tell y'all something. When a motherfucker say something to me, y'all, I feel like I'm fucking slow. I feel fucking retarded sometimes. Because people can ask me a question, and I swear to goodness, my mind will go in 50 fucking directions for 50 different answers to something to tell y'all. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. All right. So, y'all right. Are y'all right? All right, let me play it again, and I'm gonna let y'all say it, cause I'm telling y'all right now, this shit crazy. But I'm trying to tell y'all, I don't understand half the shit people be saying to me. So let me play it, and y'all, and tell me where to stop it, bro. We're gonna play it again. And tell me where to stop it.
All right.
And he stated to me on the phone, which I made a live of that too. Mm-hmm. He said, early that day, and I was so, distraught because I'm like, did you see the camera? He said he saw her. He saw the camera of her walking into this freezer.
Physically walking into the
freezer. And I asked, and I said, for real? He said, yeah. Because they was trying to get me to come down there by myself. I said, no, I'm not going to come down there. I want my attorney. Yeah. I'm not coming because I was afraid. If they end up listening.
Got you, boo. We stopped it.
My bad. I should probably tell you something a little earlier, so I want to tell you how she said. She said he saw her
physically walking in there.
Yeah, he hold up. He saw the camera. No, he saw her. He saw, and then she said he saw her, which I would think he gonna say he saw the camera on the regular video. You know what I mean? But it was like he saw her on the camera
of walking into the freezer.
Yeah, the one that the camera that she asked the folks, he saw that footage.
I agree now because she said of her physically walking into the freezer. So she's saying that he saw her walking into that fucking freezer. The camera footage of the camera that caught her walking in is what she's saying he saw.
Yeah, we never
100%.
got that footage. And she didn't get that privilege. Why she didn't get that privilege?
Well,
that's some stupid ass, that's terrible. Like, because if my child died, what the hell you need to see the footage for, nigga? You ain't even prosecuting them niggas, nigga. I need to see it because I need to know what measures I need to go to.
She should be raising all kinds of hell. Fuck y'all show this for this motherfucker for how could he get to see the camera? See, I saw the camera over the freezer. You show him said footage, and I never get to see the footage because it wasn't her daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew Holmes wouldn't know who the fuck that was because he didn't know Kenneka in the first place. To say that was her in the second place. In the third place, all these bitches lying. Hold on.
Nigga smoke. Go in my spot.
But y'all hold on 1 second. I'm gonna have a brief interruption, but I'm finna walk away from this real fast. I gotta move my operation because I got all kind of shit going. Let me cover my phone up for y'all. Hold on. I walk out. Y'all don't even understand the things that I do for love, boy. I swear that song, what you want to do for love. You try everything, but you won't give up. That's me the whole time. I'm in my bathroom and the whole operation. My mother like, baby, I gotta get in the bathroom. I'm like, shit, go across the hall. I ain't gonna sit across the hall. We're gonna do her like that. So y'all hold on. Thank all of y'all, all 16 of y'all that's up in this piece, man. I swear, this shit filled me with so much hope, and all I know is this: I really hope that whatever we get out of this situation, put the TV on mute. Hold on, y'all. It's in my room right now. What I hope is whatever we get or gain from this situation, I just really hope that we all learn from this. Like, if nothing else, we learn a valuable lesson about humility first. Humility. The people that can band together who don't even know each other. That's like a powerful thing. And commonality. People that are just having something in common, and the love of our children that binds us all. The innate love that we have for our kids, and it's so many life lessons I learned watching this case. So I don't feel no type of way about nothing I've been through. And I know y'all know it's a witch hunt for your girl. I'm a whole motherfucking witch right now. I'm a witch, and everybody want to they want to burn my ass up. And I'm gonna ask y'all this question: if I'm a witch, in what way? What are my witchy ways? What am I doing that's witchy? What am I doing that seems off or wrong for people to think that I'm fucked up or thinking I'm trying to hurt somebody or trying to gain anything? If I don't want nobody's money, what am I after y'all souls? Am I soul sucker? I'm sucking your. What am I doing? Y'all don't have an answer because ain't no answer for that shit. That shit is stupid. And I just want everybody to know I'm here for a little girl that passed away. That's all I'm here for. Strictly for a little girl that passed away. And I pray that this don't happen to nobody else's child. I'm hoping that nobody ever has to say, I wonder where T Slay is because somebody child got fucked over and we need somebody to look at this shit and analyze it. I'm really hoping nobody ever does this to me. And more importantly, I pray that I don't have to ever use none of this for my own family. Because for my family and myself, I'm not even T Slay for my family. I'm myself normal in good situations, but when shit go bad, I unravel like a bitch, man. I'm just as nervous wreck as everybody else. So I understood Teresa's disarray and her not understanding stuff. I got that. I didn't charge her with not being on her toes. But those fucking lies she told, that's a whole different ball game, y'all. And I cannot excuse that because that stuff that she did lowered everyone's defense for Kenneka. It was people. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Walk out the room. Hold on. There were people that would have went to bat for Kenneka a long time ago, but they didn't do it because the mommy said nothing happened, really messed up. And then after that, she called the protest off. They going by her. She the drum. She the drum. Everybody moving to her feet. So what's up, Brox? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm in my bathroom making sure y'all can see.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Brock's happening.
Yeah, what's going on, Brock? And thank you, Dorothy. Dorothy said, Lenore first interview with them need people the closest thing to the truth. Yeah, for the real. We're gonna go over that too. And my baby Doc said you're a person that care. And Brock said, hey guys, and Coach Pepsi said, excuse my girl, you fine. You alright. You A1. So that's all I'm saying. Man, y'all, like, I would have really liked Miss Teresa to be 100% guilty. I mean, 100% innocent. My bad. If this lady would have been 100% innocent, the way I would have held her up for the rest of my fucking days, for the rest of my days, I would have held her as a martyr. I would have held her up to the sky for giving birth to the little girl that changed everybody's life. Like, Teresa's still somebody important because she gave birth to Kenneka. So I still hold her in a high regard. And I don't know how to judge her. I don't have a heaven or hell to put her in, but I just don't know, y'all. I just don't know. I'd rather her just not said nothing in a lie because we holding on to her. She's all we have of Kenneka. She had a fucking standard. She had a responsibility, and she squandered that shit. She did not do what she should have done. She could have not said nothing. She didn't owe us shit. She could have just stayed silent, y'all. Like, I'm sorry, I can't let her slide. I'm not gonna let her slide. I'm sorry, I just can't. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not letting nobody slide that hurt Kenneka. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just ain't gonna do it. And we're gonna let it go because this shit's too much. Okay, so Shannon said, how can you be J for Kenneka when you protest and asking people to help out and everything, but then you turn around on Facebook laughing, dancing, celebrating like you're happy? Y'all saw how she said it, and Coach Pepsi said you it is very frustrating dealing with a child being killed. Oh my God, I know. Homer said, I'm back, gang. Coach Pepsi said, welcome back. Dot said, hey family. I mean, try. What you cooking, Dot? What you cooking? We want to know. Cause we just talking about cooking in segment. What you got going on? We're gonna go ahead and play the video. What you cooking, Dot? Here, rewind this back a little bit. All right, we at 28:37. Let's play it.
And he stated to me on the phone, which I made a live of that too. He said, early that day, and I was so, distraught because I'm like, did you see the camera? He said he saw her. He saw the camera of her walking into this freezer. Physically walking into the freezer. And I asked, and I said, for real? He said, yeah. Because they was trying to get me to come down there by myself. I said, no, I'm not going to come down there. I want my attorney. Yeah. I'm not coming because I was afraid. Right. If they doing all this lying from the beginning, what makes me think they won't try to do something to me? So I said, okay. He told me to get on. He said, what you should do is get on live and make a live and tell them that you saw the camera of Kenneka walking into the freezer. I said, okay. He said,
yeah, sis, why if you say you ain't coming down there because you're afraid you don't trust them because of the lies they were just saying, after he said that, then you need to see what he saw to believe because all of the lies, right? And you wasn't comfortable going down there even though he was down there. You wanted your attorney, right?
Right. And mind
So
you,
why are you comfortable taking his word without seeing the footage and then because we know you took his word because you called it off. And this is the conversation where you can tell us he told you to call it off.
Right.
Why would you take his word if you just wouldn't go down there to see that same footage?
Right. And then he tells her to tell the people that she saw the same footage. He's asking her to tell the people that she saw what he saw. Did you hear that?
And that's the crooked stuff why they put him in that position and now he been removed. Because he was never supposed to be there because he's not located in the proper place to play the position that he was playing. And that's why, because nobody can't walk up to your door to get you about these decisions you're making because you say somewhat far off. And if you stayed in that neighborhood, you wouldn't make them decisions just putting people out there random because you'll be afraid of who will come up to you like Irene was.
Right. See what Homer said? Homer said, why didn't they put up any yellow tape or anything? That must not have been the crime scene. No, it wasn't the crime scene. No, it was not the crime scene. As a matter of fact, I did I typed up a paper about how to properly secure a crime scene. I put it on the our wall. No, that wasn't a crime scene at all. Definitely wasn't a crime scene. We got to understand that above anything else. But the thing is this: she's saying that Andrew Holmes tried to coerce her into saying that she saw the same footage that he saw. Why would she tell the people, I saw my daughter going in the freezer by herself? That's to further fucking to further convince the people that Kenneka walked in by herself, and he's telling her that. Why is he comfortable telling her to say that? Why is he comfortable telling her to call the protest off? Why is he so comfortable with her saying that shit to that girl? Because Teresa was siding with him at some point. She and him were siding with each other, and she agreed to something. But now she's not fucking with him. She a turncoat. Teresa a turncoat. She joined forces with that man, and now she ain't fucking with him. She got her attorney. She don't like the shit they saying. She ain't with it. Teresa done flipped the script on all these motherfuckers at this point. I'm telling y'all what's going on. Right, there you go. So here we go. Let's go ahead. Let's roll it. We ain't got much time left, y'all. We got let's see, we got 29 on how many minutes is this? Shit, let me see. We got 29 on 46. So we got 16 minutes left. Let's go. And hello to everybody that's in this piece. All 17 of y'all that's in here. Hope y'all here for the right reason. Hope this is a learning experience for all y'all, because all we come to do is to preach. Bro, the preacher, and I'm the teacher. So he preaching and I'm teaching. That's what we doing over here. Y'all trying to learn? Welcome to the learning environment. Because all the fuck we doing over here is teaching and learning. So here we go.
Because the hotel is not making no money. They want us to stop this. They want us to stop. They want to stop. Saying the
She said, he said. She said, he said. I'm gonna say it one more time because the shit sound crazy. She said, he said, they want us to stop this. Bitch, who is us? And who is they? They want us to stop this. The people at the hotel want Andrew Holmes and her to stop the protesting for her daughter's justice, because the hotel ain't making no money. How fucking dare you? How dare you bring up money and my daughter is gone? How fucking dare you talk to me about some motherfucking money this hotel is missing? I don't give a fuck, this bitch burned to the ground. My daughter is gone. Don't talk to me about money. But she didn't say that. At some point, he felt close enough to her to say to her, we have to stop this. They had conversations that we're not privy to. Understand that. This is what she's insinuating. He said, we got to stop this. The hotel ain't making no money. Fuck this hotel and their money. And fuck you too, sir, about my daughter. But she's not telling the part that she played in this. So let me play a little bit more. Y'all gonna see my point in a minute. Let's go back a little poquito.
just got out of, I'm still a little sedated from my surgery, because I had infection, And he stated to me on the phone, which I made a live of that too. He said, early that day, and I was so, distraught, because I'm like, did you see the camera? He said he saw her. He saw the camera of her walking into this freezer.
Physically walking into the
freezer. And I said, for real? He said, yeah. Because they was trying to get me to come down there by myself. I said, no, I'm not going to come down there. I want my attorney. Yeah. I'm not coming because I was afraid.
Right.
If they doing all this line from the beginning, what makes me think they won't try to do something to me? So I said, okay. He told me to get on. He said, what you should do is get on live and make a live and tell them that you saw the camera of Kenneka walking into the freezer. I said, okay. He said, because the hotel is not making no money. They want us to stop this. They want us to stop. They want to stop. Saying the hotel Crown Plaza want us to end it. I said, okay. The protest. And I said, okay. So I thought about it, with me just hurting. I lost my daughter. Wait, I'm just getting over cancer, lost my daughter, and then I have a person I'm being portrayed, stating as if they're for me, they're gonna get answers. Then you give me these type of answers, even if, but without me even seeing the video. Like, you're a complete stranger. You popped up from nowhere. Right. You want me to? But I don't believe your words either, because even though the Bible tells you watch as well as pray. So you mean to tell me I'm going to listen to your words and do exactly as you say?
Not having seen it for yourself.
Not having seen it for myself.
He just wanted you to say what he told you.
If that's the fact, me just want to listen to words. I would have listened to Rosemont Police Department when they said that my daughter just walked in there with no type of exit way, no way to get out this freezer. Right. I'm not listening to.
They're echo y'all, or we good?
Words, show me.
So as a follow-up to that, I just want to ask you, since you obviously don't believe the narrative that they gave you, what do you believe actually happened? Are you saying I'm still looking for information, or this is what I believe happened? Do you have something that you believe happened?
I believe that it's a cover-up. I believe I'm still looking for answers. They can't see if I wouldn't have never saw these cameras, they could have showed me exactly what they're saying to me. I'm not denying nothing, but show me. That's all I asked them in the first place. So the autopsy report says that she wasn't violated. You don't believe the autopsy report? No. Okay. They didn't see any signs of violation. Oh, okay. No. Because from the pictures, what do you think? The pictures did. Now, I'm going to be honest. When I saw the pictures, because her shoe was off, like she was scratched, it looked like something happened to her. But then when we looked more, was it hypothermia?
The definition of hypothermia, and in the last stages is hypothermia. It feels like your body's burning. People try to take off their clothes, and you actually kind of go insane, for lack of a better term. Could do anything from viciously scratching yourself, hitting your head up against walls, or whatever. So when we read the definition of hypothermia and these symptoms, and
he sounds so fucking stupid. He said scratching yourself and banging your head against walls. Most cases of hypothermia is out in the wild. That is not the fucking definition of no damn hypothermia. He sounds like a fucking buffoon. Scratching yourself viciously, hit yourself against the wall. Let me explain something to y'all. They said she had edema. That's the banging the head on the wall, and the scratches that he's describing. He's trying to further the cause of saying that she died from hypothermia. She scratched herself, she banged her against the wall. This is what happens with hypothermia. Hypothermia doesn't normally happen in fucking refrigerators. Hypothermia happens in the wild, in the open, in the elements. It doesn't normally happen in a fucking freezer. But he wants to push the agenda. So he's over that motherfucker pushing the agenda too. They're fucking pawns. They are such pawns, and I hate that shit. But let me go ahead and keep going, because this shit is sick.
the stages of it.
And within that definition, it also states that they're normally, the average person is normally found naked, right?
Completely naked.
Completely naked, exactly. So, once again, no signs of sexual assaults, right? But you see in the pictures that her breast is out and her pants is unbuttoned and halfway down. So maybe not, no signs of it. But I don't know what's the sign. What do they call the sign of sexual assault?
Right. So you're not saying I believe she was sexually assaulted, but you are saying, show me some proof to the things you're telling me.
That's it.
Did you reach?
That's it. Proof.
Right.
Did you reach out to anybody to do an independent autopsy? Not one that the city did, but one that you did on your own. Maybe there was somebody you could reach out to. I want to do an independent autopsy.
Yes, I did. I did have my. Thank you. You're welcome. Yes, we did. Mm-hmm. We had our own independent autopsy. I'm still waiting on the results.
Okay, so
yes.
those.
So just so y'all know, we never got the results of the independent autopsy. All right, Shannon said they gang stalked Kenneka because Tyrone was at the movie theater on live with his sisters in the background looking for Kenneka, so they already had this planned out. And Coach Pepsi said that's why I said the radio interview was a script. Hell yeah, it was a script. And Shannon, when they was at that movie theater on the 9th, Kenneka was already done for, baby. That she was already fucked up at that point. Ty was involved indirectly, but let me just play the video.
Results are not back yet.
Yes, we had it done after. The medical examiner did theirs.
I think, and this is just my personal opinion on it. What I really hate about this whole situation is there was a young lady with a promising life ahead of her. Mm-hmm. I understand that she had just got a new job and was about to start doing great things, and all we can talk about is conspiracy theories. And I, as a father of 3 daughters, like, I don't know, I'd be out of my mind. Like, people's lives would change because I'd be out here crazy. So I commend you for keeping it together.
Thank you.
But it's just sad that, we have to have all this mess.
Exactly.
Over this young girl's life, instead of her just being able to rest in peace, which we're trying to find the answer to,
exactly.
so she can rest in peace. I get it, but it's heart-wrenching for me because, like, seeing the pictures of her, I started thinking about my 18-year-old, and I had a conversation with her about this is why it's important to be aware of your surroundings and everything else, because you're just speechless. You know what I'm saying?
And not only did me searching for answers for my daughter, I not only thought about my daughter, I was unselfish enough to think about the world.
Everybody's children.
Everybody's children.
The village. The village.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And I wanted them to be aware, because the way that they was telling me in the covering up, if it didn't happen before, it's gonna happen again. So I wanted to bring awareness.
Yeah, with
to
all
the
the sex trafficking and stuff that's going on out
save
here.
Somebody. My
It needs to
daughter's
do.
gone.
Yeah, right.
Save somebody.
What are your feelings towards her friends that were with her that night? Do you hold any blame towards them?
Like I stated to them, I'm not blaming anyone, because everybody at the hotel I look at is the suspect.
Okay.
I'm not saying that they did it. Everybody that was there that night.
Okay.
So, like I told them, I stated to them after they came to my house looking, I said,
Did y'all hear that?
Yep, I was like,
Did everybody hear what she said? She said, how do you look at the friends? And she said, I don't blame the friends. She said, like I told them, but after they came to my house looking, Cold Pepsi, I'm calling you out, baby. Cold Pepsi, I need you. SOS to Cold Pepsi, Cold Pop. I need you to pay attention. I need you to listen really, really hard. I need you to tell me how you feel about this, because your opinion means a lot to me. Teresa's answering the question about how do they feel about her fucking friends. I'm going to run it back, Diamond. Running it back right now. So listen to what she's saying and remember where she is and what she's saying. But she's going to say something that's so vitally important. So vitally important. Y'all got to listen. This is very, very important. I'm going to run it back. I need y'all to listen. So vitally important. And then tell the community. Tell y'all screaming to the mountaintops. Oh, Diamond said they can't. Diamond, girl, I ain't fucking with you today. Let's go, y'all. Fucking with her.
Selfish enough to think about the world.
Everybody's children.
Everybody's children.
The village. The village.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And I wanted them to be aware, because the way that they was telling me in the covering up, if it didn't happen before, it's gonna happen again. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to bring awareness.
Yeah, with all
the
the sex trafficking and stuff that's going on out here.
Save somebody. My daughter's gone.
Yeah, right.
Save somebody.
What are your feelings towards her friends that were with her that night? Do you hold any blame towards them?
Like I stated to them, I'm not blaming anyone, because everybody at the hotel I look at is the suspect.
Okay.
I'm not saying that they did it. Everybody that was there that night.
Okay.
So, like I told them, I stated to them after they came to my house looking, I said, I'm not saying.
Stop the press. Stop the press. Stop the press. When in the smooth fuck do they come to your house looking for your fucking daughter, you fucking buffoon? So now I'm pleading at the mercy of the courts. I'm asking everybody in this live, all 18 of y'all. I need all 18 of y'all. I ain't gonna call y'all the motherfucker because I got too much respect for y'all. But if y'all was my people, I would say y'all. I would say all. If you was my family member, I say all y'all motherfuckers. But right now, I'm respecting everybody. When in the fuck did the girls come to the house looking for Kenneka? When? Are we to assume when they brought the car back to Teresa, they said, "Are you sure she's not here, Miss Teresa, underneath the bed?" Like, when they come looking for her, somebody tell me when they came looking. This should definitely let you know that at another day, at another time, this shit is wrong. This timeline is wrong. And all we trying to do is give y'all the right information. There is no hidden agenda. We have no objective other than helping Kenneka and clearing her name up. If this ain't the fucking nail that seals the coffin, I don't even know what is. And we had a lot of these nails, but when she say when they came to my house looking, see, right now she's not gonna blame the friends for doing anything to her because she's trying to sue the hotel. So blaming the friends will not sue the hotel. The hotel is responsible for not securing that freezer, and she wants that bread. So she's not gonna blame the friends for anything. So now she's talking about the real shit. Like I told the friends when they came to the house looking. Looking for what? Teresa? What are you even saying? But you know what I told y'all? She bald head, right? But in the situation where she can let her hair down, she does it. Metaphorically, she does it. She can't literally do it because she ain't got no hair. But she's trying to. Let's run that back one more time. And y'all tell the community this shit. For the people that's on this bitch that want to talk about Slay and Fred, about how we this, that, and the third. Take this shit to y'all channel. Talk about it. Y'all ain't gonna do this shit though. Y'all ain't gonna talk about it. This is too much for y'all. You ain't gonna do this. But what the fuck is she talking about, y'all? To the haters. What is she saying? You ain't gonna do it because you can't do it. You can't even speak on it. And I don't blame you. Don't say shit because it's gonna be inadequate. And you ain't gonna say shit that matter to no fucking body because you cannot explain what the fuck she talking about. Yeah, thank you, Shannon. Thank you, Cold Pepsi. Thank you, Diamond. Thank you, Homer. Wow. Thank you. Yeah, same way. Tired of this shit. I'm sick of this shit. We gonna clear this girl name over here.
Thought about my daughter. I was unselfish enough to think about the world.
Everybody's children.
Everybody's children.
The village.
The village.
Exactly. Absolutely.
And I wanted them to be aware because the way that they was telling me and the covering up, if it didn't happen before, it's gonna happen again. So I wanted to bring awareness.
Yeah, with all the sex trafficking and stuff that's going on out here.
Save somebody. My daughter's gone.
Yeah. Right.
Save somebody. Are you? What are your feelings towards her friends that were with her that night? Do you hold any blame towards them? Like I stated to them, I'm not blaming anyone because everybody at the hotel I look at as a suspect. Okay. I'm not saying that they did it. Everybody that was there that night. Okay. So, like I told them, I stated to them after they came to my house looking, I said, I'm
stopping it there for the people that we need to be addressing right now. So, in the people that's fucking with me and my brother, the people that's fucking with Custom, to the real truth seekers in this community, explain to me when they went to Teresa's house looking for Kenneka after she passed. Or, no, my bad, after she went missing. So they came to the house looking for her on Saturday? You sure she ain't here, Miss Teresa? Did y'all hear what the fuck she said out her mouth? So they keep talking about Slay and Jig said some shit that don't make sense, and we over here doing this, that, and the third, and blase skippity whoop whoop. What the fuck are y'all talking about? I ain't finna call nobody name for all you bitches and bitch ass niggas that want to say we over here lying. Explain that one line. What is Teresa talking about? When they came to my house looking. I'm gonna keep it going. I just had to say that for people that don't think that I'm paying attention. I pay attention in my motherfucking sleep. Everything somebody say to me, I overanalyze everything. My fucking mind is on berserk every moment of my life. Everything is playing, and so it's either fast or slow for me. However you want to look at it. What I'm trying to tell y'all is this: me and my brother over here, we're trying to help this girl. And unfortunately, I do come off a little bit abrasive and I say some profanity and all of that because that shit is passionate to me. This is fucked up what they did. And they think a motherfucker supposed to just stay in the dark. I ain't no motherfucking bottom feeder. I ain't staying in no dark. Y'all lied. Period. You lied, Teresa. All y'all lied. And that girl died. And y'all hid it. Y'all covered her up. Y'all, Kenneka got one burial. She got one burial. And the burial that she got is what the fuck they did to her. She didn't get a physical burial. They buried her in these fucking lies. They thought that I was going to sit back and take this shit. And y'all going to sit back and take this shit. And we're going to take this shit. No, ma'am. No, sir. No. So to everybody that wants to say anything about this truth channel, these slayer, we over here slaying motherfuckers, literally. This is what we doing over here. And I'm good on that. And when I'm done with this shit, I'll be done in peace. Cause y'all, we breaking this shit down. We using they words. We're not making nothing up over here. This shit is real. This lady's saying what the fuck went on. And she's letting her hair down. She doesn't feel like she's being scrutinized. She feels very comfortable. And she talking about some, when they came to my house looking, lady, what are you talking about, lady? Hold on. Let's one more time. One more. Hold on. This is some real shit, y'all.
Tuesday.
My bad.
So I can't fit.
Lady came in. Hold on, y'all. I got another subscriber that came in. Hold on. Let's see. One moment. I got y'all. Hold on.
So I can't.
Okay, let's go back. We're going to let a little bit play. I ain't going to keep on stopping on that. But I wanted to make sure y'all got that. That's all I'm saying. How can you get seen from those who talk? Okay. How can you get seen from those who talk out their ass and don't know what you're talking about? Dorothy said thunder and lightning. Kapow, kapow, boom, boom, baby.
Feel, hatred or none of this, and I know people probably judge me or whatever. They're going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
But I can't.
Especially since you teach, I know I do specifically. I literally just said this to my daughter yesterday.
Oh, my bad, y'all. I went too far. Let me go back. 34. No, she ain't getting out of this.
Together. But it's just sad that we have to have all this mess.
Exactly.
Over this young girl's life, instead of her just being able to rest in peace, which we're trying to find the answers to,
exactly.
So she can rest in peace. I get it, but it's just it's heart wrenching for me because, seeing the pictures of her, I started thinking about my 18-year-old, and I had a conversation with her about this is why it's important to be aware of your surroundings and everything else, because you're just speechless. You know what I'm saying?
And not only did me searching for answers for my daughter, I not only thought about my daughter, I was unselfish enough to think about the world.
Everybody's children.
Everybody's children.
The village. The village.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And I wanted them to be aware, because the way that they was telling me and the covering up, if it didn't happen before, it's going to happen again. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to bring awareness to
with all
the
the sex trafficking and stuff that's going on out here.
Save somebody. Are you? What are your feelings towards her friends that were with her that night? Do you hold any blame towards them? Like I stated to them, I'm not blaming anyone, because everybody at the hotel I look at as a suspect. Okay. I'm not saying that they did it. Everybody that was there that night. Okay. So, like I told them, I stated to them after they came to my house looking, I said, I'm not saying y'all did this to my daughter, but what I am saying, you all should have had enough loyalty not to leave my daughter.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
So I can't feel, hatred or none of this, and I know people probably judge me or whatever. They're going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
But I can't.
Especially since you teach, I know I do specifically. I literally just said this to my daughter yesterday, who was 18, like Leon's oldest. Mm-hmm. I said, when y'all out here moving around, it's safety in numbers. Y'all stay together. Y'all go somewhere together. You come back together. Everybody watches out for each other. You don't let nobody stray off. So I totally understand you saying, look, you may not have done this, but you let my daughter wander off.
Exactly.
And this is a result of what happened.
Exactly. Now, but from the videotapes, it does seem like your daughter was intoxicated. Was she drinking, or was it pills? Do you agree that maybe she was under the influence in some way?
And it's the epileptic medicine, too.
Right.
Okay. Oh, yeah, can you explain that? Now, see, from my understanding, as me speaking with the doctor, he stated to me that that level that they're trying to say, because I'm reaching out and asking,
right.
And he stated to me that that's not even a level where you could be sloppy drunk, as though the video is saying. He said that's like a tipsy level.
Y'all hear what she's saying? She said she spoke to a MD, and he told her, based on her toxicology screening, the ethanol level in her blood did not show that she should be moving like that. That's just like a regular tipsy level. Like for her body weight and how she was feeling and what we saw, she should have been moving like what we saw. Well, I have an answer for that on why the talk screening showed that she wasn't really drunk and why the girl was looking drunk. Because they were actresses acting like they were drunk. They're pretending to be drunk. That's one answer. That's just one answer. And Shannon's going to look at yourself. You're right, baby.
The medication is not enough, strength to have her like this. So, which shows that she have her, whichever went on, whatever was in her system, she was still strong enough to try to fight it off. She's still trying to look.
Oh, and then she went to further state that the pyramid in her blood wouldn't have had her acting that way either. So when she talked to a medical doctor, they told her the ethanol in her blood was really low. The pyramid level wouldn't have her moving how she moving. And I know why they saying that, because that's not her moving like that no fucking way. That's not Kenneka moving like nothing. But it gets deeper than that. But let's go ahead.
For a way out. How could that, go unknowledged from the security, from the hotel? Some employees that was down there in the area that she was seen in. How could not, no one not notice my child? And then when we came up there looking for my child, why? We couldn't get no help from no one. We don't really have the words, to take away the pain. I wish we had it. We've all experienced loss in our own personal lives, so we do understand what you're going through. We want you to know that our hearts are with you, and that we appreciate you coming on our show this morning and giving your side of the story. This is a story that.
Cole Custer making a real good point right here. They came to your house looking for Kenneka. You told them not to leave her, but you told them to bring your car. So, all right, yeah. So, right, so they came to her house looking for Kenneka, right? Remember when they came looking and was calling, right? She asked them, "Was Kenneka missing?" They told her no, right?
I'm listening. Yes.
All right. So if they would came to her house in her car, she would have got on. So I know they didn't come in Miss Teresa's car. You see what I'm saying? And this was before the time she said, "Don't leave my daughter."
Absolutely. Say that one more time so people can understand what you're saying. You gotta repeat that one more time.
This is before Miss Teresa says, "Don't leave my daughter," because they called back later telling she's actually missing, even though they looked for her earlier.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I need everybody to listen to what he's saying. This is of vital importance. This is explaining as the events occurred in a chronological form. This is how it went down. I need y'all to listen. Please listen. Please, I'm asking y'all, please to listen, because this is how this shit went down. It's gonna make sense. So everything that she said about coming to the house looking for her, the phone calls, don't leave her, bringing in the car. He finna break down this shit how it really went down. I need y'all to listen. Please, I'm asking y'all, please to listen, because I don't know when this is gonna ever happen again. I don't know if we're gonna have these moments ever before. I'm telling y'all right now, the way we doing this right now, this is not gonna happen no more. People gonna have to come back over here, and y'all are in this moment with us. I'm being so honest. This is an epic moment, because this shit won't happen no more. It's not gonna happen no more. I'm telling y'all, it ain't gonna happen no more. And then y'all can mark my words after I don't have nothing else to say. But go ahead, bro.
She said they came to your house looking for Kenneka, which they did, but they came looking for Kenneka way earlier, because she even said earlier that day y'all came looking for Kenneka. That's how we can pinpoint it. She said earlier that day. So when they came earlier that day, they didn't come in Miss Teresa's car, or Miss Teresa would have knew something was up. But her car was gone because Kenneka had enough the night before.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So when they come there, she asked them, "Is Kenneka missing or something?" They say, "Nah." So you know this ain't the time when she says, "Don't leave my baby. Please don't leave my baby." And you know this ain't the time when she say, "Bring me my car."
Right.
Because if she telling you to bring her your car, you ain't coming to her house looking for Kenneka.
Can't be. Right.
You know what I'm saying? You already told her she missing. then she wouldn't be asking you if she missing because you already told her on the phone before you came to bring the car. You see, they have no choice but to fit in the spots that we seen. There's no other way they
Right.
can fit. These
So
pieces can't get jumbled. You gotta
right.
fit them.
So I can piggyback on what he just said. Teresa just let the cats out the bag. She said when they came to my house looking. So this incident when they came looking for Kenneka was prior to the time in which she said, please don't leave my baby and bring me my car. It was already at her house looking for Kenneka prior to those events.
Mm-hmm.
And when she got the call saying, is Kenneka home? She said, is Kenneka missing? So she still was asking the question, is Kenneka okay? So she still
Mm-hmm.
didn't know. And they called her back and said, we can't find Kenneka. She said, please don't leave my baby. And then she
Exactly.
called,
That's later on the night.
right. And then she called Kenneka phone and they answered the phone. And now she's just now realizing they got her phone. So this bitch would have
Mm-hmm.
knew Kenneka was missing a long time before she even said she knew. She could have made one simple phone call to her daughter's phone. And if they had the phone that whole time, they would have answered the phone the whole time. They would have answered the phone.
Exactly.
But she didn't. She did not. Teresa is fucking lying. But does not make her a killer though. Hold one second. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we on point, y'all. We got this one. Just these pieces, they line up pretty much perfect. You know what I mean? And you could try to flip that one how you want to, but their pieces line right up. Mhm.
Yes, sir. I did eat.
And they checked out every side, every corner. You know, ain't nothing you could do with that. And they all they words. We just arranging their words in the places that they fit, not arranging their sentences or changing their statement. Just placing the statements in the chronological order.
It's a bread. Whole two pieces of fish and bread. Yes, ma'am. I ate today.
They look and then they start calling after that the final phone call. Exactly. They looking, but they don't want her to know they're looking for Kenneka right now because they couldn't find her at first. But she got lost out west, right?
Oh, hold on.
So,
Donna
yeah,
Taylor, welcome to the chat. Donna, welcome to the chat. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at these messages. I'm sorry, bro. I'm gonna cut you off. Donna Taylor, welcome. Co-Pepsi, Teresa on script, period. Sickening. You right, Fred. Exactly, Fred. They're looking like they calling out. Okay, right. Kenneka was missing the whole day. Co-Pepsi, yes. Everybody on point. All of
yes.
y'all on
There you
point.
go, Gwen. There you go, Gwen. Not
Hey.
yes. You see?
Hey. Oh, and Co-Pepsi too, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Now this is what matters to
Yeah.
me.
So definitely,
All
yeah.
this other sideline bullshit and this blase skippity whoop de whoop. I don't give a fuck about nothing. Nobody. Y'all over here, y'all understanding this stuff, and all this shit is falling in place for y'all. It's all that matters for me. Let's keep on going. We got much more time on this thing. Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead, sis.
We got 9 minutes. Can you believe this? 9 minutes left. That's it.
Has touched all of Chicago, and not just Chicago, all outside of Chicago. Yeah. Right. I'm not sure if it's public. You mentioned a second ago, but you experienced breast cancer. Yes. And the week that everything was happening, the reason why Andrew Holmes saw the videotape before the mother is because you had surgery that day. And he knew that
Pause it. Pause it.
Yes, you had.
He didn't see the videotape before the mother. He saw a video that she did not see at all.
Correct.
Okay.
He
I don't
saw a
want to hold it
video
up
that
there.
was never shown to nobody but him. Andrew saw a video that nobody ever got to see. The fuck?
Hey, when did Monifa call the police and say her friend was missing? Sis,
Say it again.
when did Monifa call the police and say her friend was missing?
Monifa never called the police.
All right, but that Homer, I guess he heard that somewhere. And why did she say that her friend had a handicap? I didn't know KJ was handicapped.
Okay. Well, let me address this. Okay, so there is a 911 call of a girl saying I just somebody missing, and it did sound like Monifa. But we don't have a record of that being Monifa because the police said, well, there's a police report done on her, but you got to come down to the station to file a report, and she hung up the phone. It sounded like Monifa. So to answer your question, Homer, I'm gonna go ahead and rock out with you and say that was Monifa. It sounded like Monifa to me too. If I had to bet, it was Monifa too. But she never made a report. So we can say it sounded like Monifa. We don't have no proof, but I'm with you on that. And she said she handicapped. They said she was handicapped because they said if she was handicapped, they
They'll
respond
come
faster.
faster. Yeah.
Right. And Teresa said a family member of hers made that report. She said, well, my family members did it. So I don't know who made that report. All these bitches sound the same. People from Chicago sound the same, got the same dialect. Donna said, so just so that I'm clear, I'm just coming in. Are we talking about the mother might have known about this before it was officially got it? She knew that her daughter was in dire straits, but she did not know her daughter was dead. So she did not have nothing to do with her daughter getting killed, nothing like that. But she definitely knew something was up with her daughter. Miss Donna Taylor. Miss Donna Taylor. Okay, let's go ahead and keep it rolling. We're almost done, y'all.
Surgery the Wednesday prior. So that is why he saw the video prior to you. And how is your health in that manner right now? Are you fine with the cancer? Is it completely gone?
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
Well,
yes.
Thank God for that.
God, yeah.
Thank God for that.
No chemos, radiation, no pills.
People, you are still in people's prayers. People still want to help you. So do you have any outlet? We know there was different outlets, people to donate monies. Are there anything that someone listening right now that might want to contribute to you financially in any way? Is there a way that they can do so?
Right now I don't have no outlets.
Okay.
I had a UCare, but I closed it down.
Okay.
So how are you carrying on from here then to, like, what steps or what petitions or what moves are you making? Because I know you said you want them to reopen that investigation. How are you trying to get them to do that? You just...
Well, hopefully by coming to you all.
Okay.
Attending everybody, reaching back out to everyone that reached out to me as far as coming on to their show as a guest.
Yeah.
I'm ready now. See, I had to see what their findings was or try to get help from them, maybe figuring, because I didn't want to talk about something I didn't know about.
Right.
But here go the proof with the pictures and all that. Just what I thought. Something just not right.
Okay. Understood. One last question I wanted to ask you. Earlier we spoke on this and you said that we spoke on it, the fact that Rosemont turned down help from the FBI.
Right.
Are you able to go to the FBI directly and say, I don't want to deal with them. Can y'all help me? Please?
I don't know. I'm going to do that.
Okay.
I'm going to do that. I don't know how that works, but I'm going to find out.
Yeah.
And before we let you go, something I want you to get this out to the world, to any young ladies that might be listening around the age of your daughter. Play the role of big sister or mother or auntie in their life. Give them a message right now from your loss. Give them a message to them. Something that they need to take heed to.
Okay, this to the young girls. I know y'all think y'all parents, especially your mothers and your fathers, don't. They know everything. In all nationality they do. When it comes to listening to your parents, listen. As far as your friends, if you're gonna be friends, don't leave one another. Keep that loyalty within. If you go out together, come back together.
Mm-hmm.
Don't never underestimate. Always suspect the unexpected at all times.
Absolutely. We appreciate your strength.
Absolutely.
We love you so much.
Yeah.
Okay, so the interview is over. But let me say this. Her final thought was, expect the unexpected. No, leave without your friends. So, Miss Teresa, when you found out your daughter was missing and they had the keys in the phone, you asked them to bring you your car. So tell me, in what way were they supposed to stay there and not come back without your daughter? She should have said, Bree, bring me my car. My name is
Sis,
Maya.
cover your phone.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm in here I'm brushing my
Yeah.
teeth and shit. I'm sorry. I'm brushing my teeth and stuff. I'm sorry.
Right.
So Teresa said, she said, y'all don't need to leave with my daughter. So tell me, in what way was she saying that? So when she called them, so when they called her and said Kenneka was missing, and she said, look for her, and then she called Kenneka phone and she said, bring me my car. What did she want them to do? What she should have said was this: Bree, bring me my car.
The rest
Monifa.
of y'all stay y'all ass up there and look for her.
Yes, go back where y'all left her. Go in the lobby. One of y'all go to the lobby. Want to go to the
Y'all
night
on my
floor
Kenneka watch. Y'all on my
and
Kenneka watch now.
post up for real. Like really post up and find out what's going on. Don't leave that bitch. I'll be up there in a minute. Y'all post up. And she should have called. She should have called Leonora. Called J Money. Called everybody. Whole
You
squad.
know
Hey,
Jay Money was coming. You know Jay Money was coming. He was on the
man.
way.
Like for real, she should have really done that. And then she couldn't have said, y'all should have left her. Because what she's talking about is not them leaving her. That's not what she's talking about. She's talking about when Monifa left her on Thursday night. She's not talking about Crown Plaza, y'all. She's not talking about Crown Plaza when she asked him to bring her car. She's talking about when Monifa left her at that party out west. This is what the fuck she's talking about. Y'all need to understand why she's saying what she's saying. It has nothing to do with them leaving her at the hotel. This is what happened at the party out west. Monifa left Kenneka at the party out west. This is not about Crown Plaza. She told them to leave. Can y'all hear what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They called her and said they could not find Kenneka. She said, please don't leave my baby. And then she called the phone back and said, oh, you got her phone too? Bring me my car. She asked them to leave her. She asked them to bring me my car. This is not what she was asking about that, y'all. This is not the same time. It just ain't. It just ain't. I don't know what to say. It's just not. So I can't sugarcoat this for y'all. I can't help y'all with that. What I'm telling y'all is Teresa talking about when Monifa left Kenneka at that fucking party out west and walked away from her.
She said, don't leave my baby. Monifa in the background.
Fuck this shit. I'm ready to go.
Yeah. Then Miss Teresa called Kenneka phone and like, damn, y'all got a phone? Yeah, just bring my car in. Y'all ain't no damn help. My car. Oh Lord.
Yes. So let's look at these comments. Did y'all notice J Money walked the same path? You see what Homer said?
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
J Money had to know something because that wasn't Kenneka's path. It was one of those girls' paths, but Kenneka didn't walk the hotel, so he did walk somebody's path. So J Money knew something. You fucking right, he knew something. So Pease knew the path. Pease said that same route going to your car. So Pease knew the route. So how we don't know Pease told J Money the route? Because Pease talked about the route, the same route being the same route. One person knew the route was Pease. Pease talking about that same route. They had the same route she walked. It's the same route to get to your. Pease talked about that shit. So I'm gonna put it on Pease. Shit.
It's gotta be on Pease. You the one brought it up.
Yep. So everybody in the chat. So hold on. Kobe said that's why they came earlier that day looking for Kenneka. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, Pam. So, with all this being said, we completed part 7 of the series. What are you guys' thoughts? Are you guys aware now that this party did not happen at Crown Plaza, which is why the series is called Where the Party At? Is anybody still in doubt of wondering why we calling it Where the Party At and why the party wasn't at Crown Plaza? Anybody have any questions about why the party wasn't at Crown Plaza? Anybody at all? I don't give a fuck what y'all ask me. I'm good. Mm-hmm. Ask bruh. Anything y'all gotta ask, please ask it.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody at all? That's what Copepsi said. She said she was ready to go because she was tired of the script shit. Mm-hmm. Monifa was tired. Copepsi, this shit been going on for days. That little girl had to be tired. She like, fuck. I don't know what Kenneka added. Monifa did not know what was going on with Kenneka. She just left. She took her to the hallway, left with those guys, and that was it.
What Pease said, it doesn't matter. Killer was en route as well.
Walking the same route. Yep. Pease even said the whole family. Yeah, Pease did say that. He said everybody was in it. He said the mama was in it, the uncle was in it. He definitely said that shit. I was like, oh.
Yeah. Hey, sis. So, what day we got J Money up there?
That was gonna be Saturday night, Sunday morning. Walk around the
Saturday
hotel Sunday
night.
morning.
Hey, didn't it make sense for him to come in there and walk her route if they found out Saturday midday? And then
Yep.
the way that she was supposedly walking around or the reenactment, they was telling in the streets about the way she walked. He could just come in there and walk it if he heard it on the street.
And Donna said, Donna said I didn't know there was another party. Kobe
Oh
said,
yeah,
Donna.
don't worry, Miss Donna. I know we gotta catch you up. This your first live with us.
Yeah, yeah, she can go back. Definitely go back. Yeah, it was a party
Yeah.
out west on the west side. It was a house party. Well, she said she's left at the ha, the house party. Yep, script party. Yep, Cold Pepsi. Yep, script party.
Yeah.
And for the record, I would never take Cold Pepsi off this shit. Just for the record, we're gonna push past that. But let me just say that Cold Pepsi ain't done shit to not be a mod on this channel. The fuck. Anything else for anybody else? We're gonna go ahead and recap this shit out. We're gonna go from the beginning, bro. We're gonna go from 1 to 7.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and check those out. All those on down the start from the first one, and you'll be able to catch on, Miss Donna, once you go slow and listen. You're like, okay, it's too many things we pointed out
Yep.
that you're gonna
So
catch on if
yep.
you catch on right now.
So Kenneka Jenkins, where the party at? Part 1. That was Dr. Oz. What did we get from
Mhm.
Dr. Oz's interview? What was the monumental thing we got from Dr. Oz? We got a lot from that interview. We learned
The
that
20-hour series.
there you go. Oh, I like that. I like that. The 20
Mm-hmm.
hours. I
Mm-hmm.
like that. I like that. Yeah, go ahead, bro. Speak on it. I'm about to pull it up now. Go ahead.
Yeah, the 20-hour theory. The 20-hour theory is when Miss Teresa and Leonora was on Dr. Oz. Miss Teresa was speaking, Leonora butted in and started speaking, telling the whole truth and nothing but the truth about the first incident when they went up to the hotel, which happens not to be Crown Plaza, because at this hotel they tried to arrest Leonora and them.
Yep. With
So
dogs.
yeah, with dogs. And Leonora said they didn't know that Kenneka was missing at that time. And then
Correct.
Dr. Oz say, so 20 hours after she's been missing, they didn't know? And she was like, yes. That was confirmed.
Yep. That was part 1. Part 2 was Monifa talking about the
Yes.
party. Monifa said, we be around West and them. And I don't think they would have done nothing to her. Monifa's live was about trying to clear her name. She said, I thought Kenneka was on the couch somewhere and we be around West and them. And I was the last one that saw her. And she did come pick me up, and she came and picked me up to go to Bree party. Irene party. She lied about that part. So we were pointing out in that series that Monifa was telling lies. She agreed that Kenneka came and got her. She left the crib with Kenneka, but she also said we be around West and them. They wouldn't have done nothing to her. They wouldn't. I didn't think they would do nothing to her. So she's trying to say West and them did something to Kenneka. That was in part 2.
We
Part
got them
3.
all playing some kind of role in it. Says once you go back and listen, I'm trying to tell you, once you go back and listen, we putting them all in the roles that they speak in. That they tell themselves in. You know what I mean? Just listen to their words.
Mm-hmm. Now we go with Irene
Yeah,
part
just
part
binge
3.
watch them, Donna. You gonna fall in love with binge watch. Like, oh,
Cold
oh,
baby. She
and
finna
then
slide down the rabbit hole.
how we reiterated them going back within the sessions, the recaps within it. Yeah, it'll catch you up. How do I find them? You make sure you subscribe to this page and got your notifications on. Then go back to T Slay live videos. Go to click her lives and then watch her lives. And you'll go back to her oldest lives and start watching from there pretty much. Of this
Man,
7-part series.
man,
Well, the
I'm in this
party. It
bathroom.
started with a party series.
I'm in this
Yes.
bathroom smiling so damn hard in this mirror, man. I'm so happy right now. because all the fuck I wanted to do was help this girl. And right now in this moment, I feel like it's really working. Like real shit. I really feel like we're helping her right now. I swear to goodness, I mean that shit from the bottom of my heart. Like everybody that's on this page right now listening,
Yeah.
to the people that's on the forefront, that's speaking and collaborating and trying to help, and to the people that's in the background, I know y'all watching. I know y'all watching. I know y'all thirsty. This is the truth. Integrate this shit into y'all theory, please, because I don't even have a problem with y'all either. This is the truth. Look into what I'm saying and stop trying to disprove what I'm saying and look into what I'm saying, and you'll find the truth too. I'm good on everybody. I don't want to fight nobody. I'm not fighting nobody. I'm not finna fight no man. I can't stand up to a motherfucking man. I'm not finna fight. I got too many men in my life to fight y'all. And I got a good little arsenal in my house to do that. I'm not finna fight nobody. This shit is about connect. This some internet shit. Don't let the internet shit get personal. We trying to help a little girl who passed away. Let's not lose focus on the little girl that passed away. Stop making this shit personal when it's not personal. It's about the little girl who passed away. And let's keep it on her. And then we won't even have no problems. All right, so we got part 3. Where the party at? Irene. So in Irene's video, she talked about how they put Kenneka on their back and made sure she was straight. She explained in that video that Monifa was not invited to her party. She explained a lot in that video. She said a whole bunch in that video that let people know that whenever this party did go down, whatever party Kenneka got snatched at, it wasn't her party. She said that in 100 different ways. That was Irene part 4 and part 3. So part 4 was that the part 4 was gonna be where the party at with Peas, Killer, and Thugger. And what did we get from that series, bro? With Thugger, Killer, and Peas.
Oh, the orchestrating, and then you say it get goofy out with. We got the location of the party from Thugger because he told it get goofy out west in the middle of when we trying to find out what happened to Kenneka supposedly at the hotel Crown Plaza, right? But when he said to get goofy out west, he let us know where the party was actually at. So that ended up becoming a very key piece. Not to mention he was also orchestrating and collaborating with, I think it was Peace. Was it Peace?
Yeah,
Yeah,
him
it
and
was
Peas was,
Peace.
yeah.
Yeah,
Killer
and that's
wasn't
when
paying
we
no
got
mind to them.
we also got another key nugget out of that, the
Yeah.
Saturday
Baby,
noonday.
Cornell, let me hold on. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry, I played it. Go ahead, baby.
Yeah, Saturday noonday was another one of our key points out of that same thing.
Midday,
Yeah,
right.
yeah, midday. Saturday midday was our key point. Found out when they found Kenneka, even though they supposedly didn't find her till later on after that. But hey, you know,
Yep. And go
we
ahead. So
found out a lot. Go ahead,
yeah,
sis.
so part 5 was Maya telling her story. Shamaya mama and her did a report on Kenneka's missing at 4 in the morning on Saturday, September the 9th, before Teresa ever made the report. So Shamaya and her mama them did a report before Teresa reported Kenneka missing. So she's very important. We're talking about that on her. Maya played a very monumental role in the timeline. She revealed the timeline to everybody. And then she spoke a lot of shit that didn't even make sense. She wasn't even there. Maya wasn't even a part of this shit. Let's push past her. And now we on Irene and Zach TV Live part 6, the video that she was on with Zach. In that video, she would never even say when Kenneka came up missing. She said that in that video that she left the hotel before they left the hotel looking for Kenneka. Irene said so much shit that didn't even make sense to the videos. But in that video, she talked about Kenneka. She said Kenneka didn't drink or pop pills. She said that she never said the time Kenneka got to the hotel. She said that when she left the hotel, Kenneka, Irene and Bree was still looking for Kenneka. Irene said a whole bunch of shit that shined a lot of light on what happened at that party. That was part 6. And now part 7 is where the party at with Miss Teresa. Now Miss Teresa done revealed all kind of shit. Y'all see what she revealed? She talking about all kind of twisted shit. Mainly, importantly, saying he came to her house looking for Kenneka. She said she got pictures of Kenneka coming through the lobby. We don't have no pictures of her coming through the lobby. Teresa said all kind of shit in this video. She said that they told her she got to wait 24 hours to make a police report. But that's a fucking lie too. Hold on, y'all. Yes, ma'am.
One of the key things we got from Miss Teresa is about the camera over the door. And then hearing Andrew Holmes saying he saw the film of that camera, seeing Kenneka walk inside the freezer. And then so we got Andrew Holmes trying to force Miss Teresa into saying that he saw what Andrew Holmes saying he saw, even though we don't know if he saw that for real.
Right. So
All right. Now we got to go back to what Homer said right here. Why was Irene using Monifa's phone to go live? I thought they wasn't cool.
right. So Irene said that her Facebook live was enabled, but Irene had 2 Facebook pages, so she's lying about that. She had 2 pages, so she could have went live on her own page. But I think that she wanted to sell the story that she was with Irene that night. She wanted to make it look like they were all together, so she said, "I'm going live on her page." She could have said she was live on her own. She had 2 pages. So Irene, in my humble opinion, I think that she wanted to prove to them that she was with Irene I'm sorry, I was Monifa that night. So she got on Monifa page to show she was with her that night. And she had Kenneka phone in her hand to show she was with Kenneka, but Kenneka wasn't there. So let's run it out. So Irene was on Monifa live and holding Kenneka phone whole time, selling a story. In my opinion, selling a story.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah,
makes
because that's doing the reenactment, sis.
mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah, that's why they actually in there acting like they cool. Because they both gotta get something out of this. They
Mm-hmm.
doing it. They both got stake in it, so they both invested in making this go right.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So they had to sell the story to make everybody believe that was what was going on. So they had to because Irene already said she didn't fuck with Monifa. She didn't deal with Bree, but they were sitting right beside her that night.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't no Maya, it wasn't no Kenneka. Not that night it wasn't. So why not? Why are you saying people that you said you don't fuck with Monifa nor Bree, but y'all together that night and there's no Kenneka? It's your birthday and that's your friend, but she ain't on no camera with you. Who the fuck would think Kenneka was there that night? She's sitting beside Monifa and Bree, but Kenneka is nowhere, and she's just simply drunk. Record her drunk, then show us her on the bed. She fucked up. Kenneka fucked up, y'all. Woo. But you're gonna show Monifa and Bree, people that you say you don't fuck with. I'm gonna tell you why she showed them because Kenneka wasn't there.
She gotta have somebody
Kenneka
in the
wasn't
party.
there.
And if we got all of us here, that's an alibi. You know.
Right. And she's just simply missing. We don't know where she is. She's just missing. She walked out the room. We don't know what happened. She's just missing. You just got me fucked up. All y'all got me fucked up. So no. So
Mm-hmm.
in a nutshell, from the beginning from the rooter to how about this? We fucked up because on the boys live with Zach and the boys, Timothy Delaney came into the picture and he shook everything up for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Timothy Delaney was the person the party was for. Timothy Delaney is the dude that was behind the whole video. He was the dude that orchestrated everything. Y'all had to go back and look at him if you don't know who he is. He's a key player in this whole situation. Yeah, I believe so too, Copeps. I think that she was trying to clear her name, but at the same time, Irene was feeling very convicted about what was going on. For real. She really was. But we're gonna wrap it up now, bro.
Yeah, I know.
So we got
Definitely.
part 7 done. Part 8 gonna be the 911 calls with Teresa them, and they're all the 911 calls. We're gonna wrap this up. So y'all get everything out of this y'all need to get out of this, and hopefully this was fruitful. And hope y'all got something out of it.
Yeah. Definitely good. Let's give them a chance to digest and process.
Yes.
Go back, check over any of them that y'all feel question about. Remember, go back over those lives there and see what you can see that can convince you. And if not, then bring those questions to the next one. See y'all soon.
Bro, we got 25 up in this bitch though.
Yeah, sis, I gotta go though, sis. I've been
Okay,
up
baby, I
early.
got you. I
early.
got you. Okay, it is what it is, y'all. All right, so y'all go back and he said digest and process. Y'all go back and do that. But until then, y'all, we love y'all and POP.
PLP, hold it down.
POP, hold it down, y'all. We'll be back.